What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus. I'm tormented by gnomes. I think my audio is doubling somehow. How about that? That should be better. Yeah, that should be better. And then joining me today, we've got Echofoot, Ninja Man Matt, and the Shmei, who will be back momentarily. What's up, gentlemen?
Yo.
Not much. How about yourself, man?
Doing all right. For today's episode, since I know we struggled with audio when we were on the laptop, chat, please make sure, let me know if the rest of our participants, if their audio levels are good, if you need anything tweaked, etc., etc. We're gonna bit by bit, we are going to improve this. All right. So, when we last left our heroes, they had fled the Dungeon of the Dead 3. They mostly defeated its inhabitants, but they were forced to hole up and basically bunker down inside a tomb with a deadly assassin of Baal imprisoned in a sarcophagus filled with blood. They barricaded themselves, and as they barricaded themselves, they heard someone named Vaz exit a secret door, tell his compatriots, "It is done," and then they fled the dungeon. Our heroes killed the only remaining cultist of Bane who left behind, and then took their battered selves and left. They know that they haven't completely cleared out the dungeon because there's a secret door somewhere. They know that Vaz has escaped, and when they emerged back into the bathhouse the dungeon was hidden beneath, they encountered cultists of Tiamat, who leapt down from the walls wearing dragon masks and wielding curved dragon fang knives. And they demanded that the party, they've got curved swords. They demanded that the party not meddle in their affairs. So they descended into the dungeon. Weary from their adventure, the party gave no resistance, just let them go about their business, and then took their two rescued captives, Klim Jasso and an unknown tiefling, and prepared to take them to the upper city. But Darius Ravengard lingered behind, and when no one was looking, he snuck back into the dungeon. A few minutes later, he emerged in a hurry, smelling slightly of smoke and brimstone, and went to catch up with the rest of his party.
As you do.
I've been a bad boy.
Ooh, woo. So, now that we're back, you can see we've made some upgrades to the Baldur's Gate map. You're currently located right here at the bathhouse, and you are preparing to make your move. You would, I assume, be heading towards the upper city, towards where Klim Jasso says that his family estate, where you can collect the reward you basically threatened him for.
Yes, absolutely.
All right.
I mean, for good reason. Let's be honest here.
All right.
I would appreciate being paid.
Being paid is nice. Money is good.
We all like money.
We need more money.
More money. Yes.
So you're approaching the heap gate, which I'm going to look up in a moment. But as you do so, Darius catches back up and can inform you about what has transpired while he was gone.
Oh my God. Thank God I found you guys. Okay. So, yeah, here's the deal. I didn't get quite as much information as I was hoping for. I know the plan was that I was supposed to follow these cultists, find out what their beef was with the other cultists, but I couldn't hold it. I had to just grasp at the first moment I could to take them all out. Crozan, remember when I almost walked into that room full of horrible sulfuric mess, carrying that torch and almost blew us sky high?
Yeah, what happened?
Well, I ended up finding a means of infiltrating their group after I happened to get rid of one of their members and donned his own disguise. I waited until they all were midst into the room, hung back, and then as they were preparing to move on, I lit a torch, threw it in there, and closed the door, and boy howdy. That was one of the worst things I've ever done in my life, but I'm so giddy, I can't even tell how exciting that was.
Does Baldur's Gate have a 4th of July? Because it feels like that should be that.
Oh, I'm sure you guys heard it. I mean, if you heard a little pop up here on the upper levels, yeah, that was me.
I was going to go more with a Guy Fawkes day, but...
Yeah, remember. I actually have the date.
The 5th of November?
Yeah, that's the one.
The 18th of the 4th month of the year 1494.
remember,
Oh, I remember it like
the Ides
yesterday.
of March. But yeah, those guys won't be bothering us. But likewise, I had no idea what they were here for. All I did though was, and Darius like chose this just wad of what was left of their remains, and I picked up some costumes that we can use in order to possibly inter ourselves within them later on. We'll have to find out if there's actually even a reason. I think that we'll want to check with Umberto. Ah, there you are, Umberto. Yes, Umberto and Roberts. We'll want to see what you know about these cultists, or if we don't have any knowledge ourselves, we can go do a little digging. But I'm rather tired. I think we need to turn these rapscallions in and then go home.
Umberto returns from having darted into the nearest tavern after escaping from the bathhouse, and gets a short recap of the story and agrees with Darius. Yes, we should return for the night. I've had enough adventure for one night, and as for me, I think those cultists got no less than they deserve.
Yes, absolutely.
What he
I
said.
feel like Robert would also agree with us.
Most
Crozan
likely.
just reaches over and puts out a little tiny flame on Darius's head.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that
Just
one.
pinches one of the hairs dangling off his shoulders.
Oh, and
Missed
Mr.
one.
DM, I did take the horrible Tiamat costume off before running through
Okay.
the
That's
the lesser
probably for the
city.
best. It's a
Well,
lawless
you
city,
don't want to
but
run around the city looking like
Not
a
that
cultist?
lawless. Not that lawless.
yep.
That being said, are the two tortured souls still in our presence, or have we already taken the noble back to his house?
No, you guys, they were headed towards the heap gate, getting ready to cross over using your. Remember, you have the tokens that show that you are deputized by the Flaming Fist that allow you
Yes.
to enter the upper city at will.
Glorious.
So they were on their way to the heap gate and waiting in line to pass through when you showed up.
Oh, glorious. Wonderful.
So you're about to cross over, and then once you pass through the heap gate, you're going to need to go across the wide. It's late at night. It's very late at night. So the wide is shut down. That's the big marketplace. And you'll need to find your way all the way to Manorborn, where the Josso estate can be found.
Oh my. Okay.
You also have no idea who the tiefling is.
Yeah,
she's still unconscious. She hasn't spoken to you at all. So, like, you're dropping off one person, but she's still a potato sack at the moment.
I'm
A little less
thinking,
useful than a potato sack.
rather than showing up to a noble's house with a unconscious tiefling in tow, do we think that possibly we may want to, I dare say, split the party? Two of us head to the high hall where we can begin resuscitating the tiefling, and then two of us head down to look for our less than nobleman's estate.
Yeah, let's do that.
I was going to say we just leave the tiefling with him and say your job is to keep this one safe, heal her up, and then
I
send her
don't
back
feel-
down into the city.
I
is the
know
Gesso-
that
Is the Gesso clan very honorable in that aspect?
The
I
Josso
think we
clan,
just
the
drop-
only thing you know about them is that they are part owners of the struggling Seven Sons Trading Company.
Yeah, they don't got money. They don't care.
I know that you don't like the kind of person that this tiefling is, Umberto, but I would like to make sure that I keep them, since we found them in our charge, at least until we figure out who they might be a potential ally.
More like a potential lead. I'll take the information they have, but don't expect any help from me.
That's understandable. I think if you don't mind, Robert and I will go ahead and head back to the high hall with our
I'll join you.
unconscious friend. Oh,
Actually, no, I intimidated the guy who.
yeah, I think you
I
and
talked him up,
Yes.
so I'll walk him back. Yeah,
So Crozan and Umberto can go and make sure we have the coin, and then
Perfect.
we'll make sure we get our money.
save
then
the
I-
girl, save the
I
world.
lean in close to Croza and I say, remember, if you don't get the full 300, I want his hand.
Done.
All right. As the
Or
lot
a
of you
favor.
head along, basically along the empty wide, and then towards the high hall in the temple district.
Yes.
Let's see.
Yeah, is there another part to that sentence?
Yes, there is. One moment.
Everyone explodes.
No.
Roll-
Actually, a priest of Timora approaches you and sees that you've got these people in in tow and they appear to be like wounded and you're taking care of them. It says, "Excuse me, good adventurers, but a moment of your time. We have a bit of an overflow of the wounded at the ladies' hall, and a family just came in and they are asking for help with the disease. They're praying to the lady for help with a disease that's afflicted them, and we just don't have the resources to help them. If you are able to provide some sort of succor, I would be happy to give you 12 gold pieces."
Is this before we separated?
Yes.
I think Robert would be hella down for that, don't you, Umberto?
I think so. I would agree.
Yeah, we all agree. Yeah,
Our
Robert's
spell
totally
slots
down for this.
haven't
If you gained a new spell slot for leveling up, they leveled up, by the way, they're level 3, then you have access to
Woo!
that spell slot, but you have not otherwise recharged your spell slots.
okay.
Except-
Then I'll I don't know if I can go with him and heal. I can do a heal now, a cure light wounds.
Yeah,
or cure
if you
wounds.
would go, that would accomplish what is required.
All right, before I
And,
leave, I'm gonna look at our noble friend,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna remind him of the deal we met, and remind him of the horrors he saw, and say, how much is that really worth? You know, is that only 300? Don't you think that's a little bit more? I mean, how dead would you be if it weren't for us right now?
Nobody liked this.
Nobody liked this. Roll an intimidate check.
Oh, sorry, I was gonna do persuasion, but I'll do intimidate.
Yeah,
Yeah, that sounded a little more like an intimidate to me.
let's be honest. Okay.
All right, yeah.
He recoils a little bit. I should move the pin as you guys move through the city. All right. So who's going to go off to help?
I have to because I have the spell slot, so
All right.
I will.
All right, so Barto will go. Robert will stay with the tiefling and go to the high hall, and then that leaves only Crozan to deliver to Klunjaso's place. Does that work for you guys?
Well, I can come too as well, Darius, right?
But I thought
Or
that
do
you
I-
were taking care of the tiefling.
Well, I was up until we only had one guy with Josso. I think that two might be better. Robert knows how to get into the high hall. I think if it's okay with Robert, if he feels comfortable on his own, I'd like to make sure two of us were there to be with the.
I feel like Robert would probably go with me as well. He might. I don't know if he can do anything. Can he does he have just a skill that he can use?
He can just heal. Right now he has his.
Does he have the medicine skill?
He has the medicine skill, but he has an ability that can heal people to no more than half their health. So if we have people who are suffering, he can bring them to within decent status.
I think Robert would suggest bringing the tiefling to the Temple of Timora, where all these people
That's
are
a
who
great
you're supposed to
idea.
help, and just help her there.
That sounds like an incredible idea. Good job, Robert. You were so smart.
I won't stop him, but I agree that he would do that.
All right.
I trust Robert to look after the tiefling.
All right, that leaves Darius and Crozan to return Klim Jasso to his family's estate.
Woo!
So we're gonna start here to do. Where is the lady's house?
Yeah, we ended up adding the 3D dice rolls on there. That was a nice little boon.
Wait, 3D what?
Oh, so I don't know if you got a chance to see it when
You-
Joe rolled for the gold. Anytime we roll dice, we're going to be rolling them across the screen now.
Now you can turn that feature on if you click on the gear up in chat. You can enable 3D dice and automatically roll 3D dice.
Oh, buddy.
It's a little more immersive. All right, so Timora's temple in Baldur's Gate. Here, the ladies' hall, where half of you stop.
That is so cool.
Right?
Sorry.
No, that's fine. You can change your player color by clicking on the square next to your name, by the way. So if you want different colored dice and stuff,
Oh, I didn't realize that.
yep,
That's
you can
awesome.
modify that. I always pick red because I'm the DM and I get what I want.
That makes sense.
Anyways, the ladies' hall. It's
Wait, real quick, can I interrupt for a second?
Oh, that's a lot.
Sorry.
I think you have to click, don't you, to remove them?
I just did.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right.
Oh, look at this shiny coin.
It's a yellow granite building roofed with slate shingles, inconspicuously blended into the surrounding architecture. There's beautiful mosaics depicting souls prevailing against ill fortune at sea. Timora is the goddess of luck and good fortune. They accept requests and large donations from petitioners seeking the temple's intercession. For a lot of reasons, Baldurians are reluctant to trust the Watch, or the Flaming Fist, or the Thieves Guild. When they feel like they need help, but they can't get it from anybody, they will turn to Lady Luck for help. The church listens to their pleas, accepts their offerings, and finds ways whenever possible to make those wishes come true, whether through their own magic, simply praying to Timora, or grabbing an adventurer who might know how to cure a rare disease.
Nice.
So, as you go here, you see there's lots of other people lined up basically asking for help, and the clergy ushers you in. You find a small family that came up out of Brampton. They've got some upset stomach that they've been vomiting for days. They're starting to get like weary, and the healing magic you provide is able to provide succor for them, though you have to stick around for a little while to like, okay, they need this herb and this treatment. It's a bit of a process. In gratitude, when you're complete, the temple grants you 12 gold.
Ooh.
Which is how we
Nice.
incorporated some guy's treasure. Yay!
I
Big ups.
will
Thank you
add it to
so
the
much.
list.
You're the best. And
Immersion.
All right. Meanwhile, in Manorborn, you notice Mr. Josso getting increasingly nervous
He wasn't supposed to be in that bathhouse, was he?
as you approach.
He was getting some happy endings there, wasn't he?
You see
Dude.
the estate. It's a townhouse. Most of the Patriarch estates are not freestanding like villas or manors. They're actually like rows and rows of really nice apartment townhouses. Sometimes they'll have a tiny little courtyard, but mostly their gardens grow upwards because the city has been this way for hundreds of years. There's very little room to expand it. So you approach the door, and he says, "Yep, this is the place." He's rocking back and forth on his feet, eyes looking side to side. What do you do?
First of all, I would like, since I'm pretty confident I roam these upper city areas pretty often, is this actually his place, or is this a different noble house? Do I know
Yes.
that offhand for sure?
You know, as a noble of Baldur's Gate, you are aware this is the Josso family estate.
Okay.
What do you do?
So, are there any lights on inside of the estate? Nothing that indicates that anyone's waiting up for him?
Roll perception.
Doing that. Nope, wrong window. Here we go. Make sure it is normal. It is normal. Grab perception, and in accordance with our gods, 11.
Okay.
But
Is
that
this the first
super
time you've
pretty.
ever had a character who doesn't have a huge perception score?
Dude, I had to choose. I couldn't do everything this game.
Unlucky. Yeah, there's a couple lights on. Only one or two, really. It seems kind of empty for such a big house.
I'm gonna look from between Crozan to Josso, back to Crozan, and back to Josso again. So, how's this gonna work, friend?
Pound of flesh or pound of coin?
Are you saying you want me to knock?
I mean, it is your house, but sure.
Okay.
And I'll go ahead and step up, and
Mhm.
I just stare at him as I don't even look at the door. I just look at him while knocking.
Okay.
Very respectful, calm knock. At this point, I am going to. Let me see. We don't have our little characters here, mostly because we're in the upper worlds.
Mhm.
Oh Christ!
It may be prudent for Crozon to get ready to put this guy in a headlock.
No, I was just thinking. As we were heading up here, we didn't talk about this, mate. But I was originally running around as Cravain the Fox.
Mhm.
He's not really welcomed up here.
Correct.
So I'm thinking I would like to get rid of just enough of my outfit to make myself just look almost like just a random adventurer, but I don't want to reveal my face because, of course, people are going to know who Darius is.
Okay, so you want to be incognito.
Just somewhat incognito. Yeah.
Roll a disguise kit check or a deception check.
Roger that. I'm gonna go with deception for now.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I didn't have enough time to just bust out my kit while we were on the way here.
Right.
Nope, not Robert. I'm looking for Darius. There we go. And there we go. Yeah,
Okay,
God is
you're
with
fine.
me.
You're doing great. You knock,
Whew.
and there's sort of a delay, and you hear echoes of footsteps coming downstairs.
Echo footsteps? What?
That's a fetish, I hear.
And the door opens, and it's a butler. He's looking a little shabby. And who? Oh, Master Klim. Can I help you, sir? He addresses you.
You as in Darius, right?
Yes, he addresses Darius.
I give him a nod. I have like a bandana covering most of my face.
Mm-hmm.
I give the butler a nod and kind of lean back ever so slightly, put my hand on Josso's back, and just pull him ever slow forward, just so he's still back towards my ally, but just kind of motioning that we're here for him. Yes, good evening. We were just out, wandering the lower city, and we happened to run across your friend here. He had gotten himself mixed up in some people that really don't prefer those from this area of town. We decided to give him a hand, and he promised us a fine reward for delivering us back here safely. And yeah, that's what we're here for. So I look from Josso back to the butler. He promised us either quite a pretty bit of coin, or if he couldn't pay up, he was going to be giving us something else that he rather wouldn't like to. So we're just here to make sure that the young man gets back where he belongs.
Klim shudders. The
Is it his
butler
balls?
I mean, we're all thinking it.
He's just the one who said it. The butler looks at you and goes, "Ah, a moment, good sir." He slowly shuts the door.
Oh yeah, certainly take your time. No rush here. It's not late or anything.
You see Klim just sweating.
As this is happening, I'm gonna lean in and be like, "Hey man, what's going on here? Is this gonna end in something nice or something heavy? Because you're not."
I very much hope for the nice one. I'd like the nice one. That'd be yes.
As this is going down, I'm gonna kind of like lean in and whisper, "Look, here's the thing. I'm not opposed to literally hurting you if I have to, but here's the thing. I'd rather not want to keep in good with, those in and out of the upper city. So here's the thing. If you're not good for this money, you have to be good for something. And if you can't be good for something, I'm going to hurt you. But here's the thing. You're a patriot. I'm sure you're good for a little bit. So here's what's going to happen. If we don't get the full money, and I mean everything you promised us, you're going to owe us big time.
Why
I
is
mean,
Darius
in a
from New
huge
Jersey
way.
now?
This is
Yeah, I
so-
was gonna
because-
say, where
well,
the
because
fuck did it come from?
Darius is trying to keep his deception up. So
Exactly.
I'm gonna hurt you, boy.
The door
Look,
opens, and you see 3 patriarch women, 3 noble women. All
Oh, his
appear.
mama gonna spank him.
quiet, Umberto. This is lore.
All of them appear to be younger than Klim.
Oh God.
And the eldest says, "Ah, dear brother, how good it is to have you back. We were terribly worried." And the middle one, the next one, "And you, kind folk, you say we are led to understand that you retrieved him from some sort of danger?"
Well, the lower city, especially up and around Heapside, can be a little bit difficult this time of year. He got into something that was going to be a little above his head. We stepped in. He was very grateful and said that you were good for his safe return.
Well, we certainly are grateful for his safe return. Precisely how good did he leave you to believe we were?
Well, here's what he said. If we gave him a hand and just let him go on his own and, deal with whatever's out there in the world, he was promising us, a good single head. However, it's just like the 3 of you here. He said if we brought you home, we were going to get a head to match. So he's using like lower speak to say 100 gold or 300 gold.
Yeah, they clearly have no idea what you're talking about. They're not familiar with the parlance.
They're
Quite
just-
simply, he owes us 300 big ones, madam.
Oh, Klim. You see, the Josso family, and by extension, the Seven Sons trading coaster, we have a policy. We don't fulfill ransom demands, and as noble as your rescue of our brother is, and as grateful as we are to have him in one piece, I'm afraid that would fall under that policy. A fee for the safe delivery. I'm sure you understand that a trading company that operates across the entire Sword Coast attracts its fair share of those who want some piece of the pie or other. And in order to deter such activities, we make it very well known that we don't pay ransoms.
So as she's doing this, I'm not going to lean in close.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to gesture for one or all of them. I'm going to just kind of take my hand and do one of those come hither kind of a thing. I'm not making an offensive gesture like I'm coming after you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm giving them the option to come closer to me.
All right. They all look at each other. The middle one will take like a couple steps closer.
He's going to open up. I'm going to open up my jacket, show that there's nothing in the obvious vicinity, hold his hands up, and just take one step closer. And then he's going to lean forward. So that way he's putting himself in the worst position possible to try anything. At this point, again, to save everyone from my terrible accent, I'm going to make a persuasion check and just explain, look, here's the thing. I know how this looks. You could think that we're ransoming, but here's the thing. We're really trying to help you out here. I happen to be a noble lover, myself. I think what you guys do is great. I'm trying to keep your family name out of the shithole. If you want, I can go ahead and tell you where I found him, what he was doing, and who he was doing it with. All I'm doing is making sure that, again, this is less a ransom and more a bribe. I want to make sure to keep your name out of the shithole, and you can just keep me, paying my rent this month. So, again, I'm giving you a really good deal, and if you don't take it, I can just go around. I'll head right over to the Joe, out of character. What was the name of that guy that has the paper again? Baldur's Mouth?
Baldur's Mouth.
I can head over to Baldur's Mouth tomorrow morning, and he'll eat this story up. I can get the 300 gold I'm looking for right now just from him. But, if it's... And then he's going to lean back and say, but if that's too much troubles for you, I can find other means of making sure that I get what I want.
Too much troubles.
Fucking nice. Fucking
Roll
nice.
persuasion.
Very well done.
Do I get anything for that, or
roll persuasion? It was
okay,
good.
Okay.
But roll persuasion.
Yeah. Ooh.
All right. I'm not punishing you because that was a really good roll. I mean, that was a really good speech. She says, "Baldur's Mouth, you say? Frithra, what do you think would happen if word got out that our dear brother had been fraternizing in all sorts of lurid places with uncivilized sorts of individuals? Why, Aline, I do believe he might be disinherited. Disinherited? Our brother. What an awful thing to happen."
I'd like to cut them off one more time, if that's okay.
Yeah.
He's just going to say simply, tomorrow's headline reads, Yasso family. Worshippers of Baal? Miracle? Or, and what was the last one?
Bane.
Or Bane. And that'll be what he leaves off on, like as his veiled threat.
Mm-hmm. Okay, come here. All right.
And he's gonna kind of raise his voice at the last one, shout out Bane, follower of Bane, like to the neighborhood.
All right. Be quiet. Look.
Oh, we're playing now. Okay, here. What do we got?
I will give you 50 gold. I will give you 100 gold.
And where are we going with this? I need to hear more.
To make sure he's not our problem anymore.
Oh,
He's not worth 300 gold to us.
Here's the thing. How about this? You give me 150 gold, which is way less than I would get from selling the story to Baldur. And when we have, let's just say, a dusthawk come a-calling, the House of Jasso will owe the owner of that dusthawk a very important favor. And then, we'll take care of him. We'll get him right off your hands. You'll never see him again. And then at that point, I'm going to look to Crozan and give him a little wink to put the guy in a headlock.
Crozan, do you put the guy in a headlock?
I put the guy in a headlock.
No, sisters, please, not like this.
So, 50 from Michia and a favor from the house. No, let's say from the butler. Who cares? But what do you say?
You and I both know there's no way that Baldur's mouth would have that kind of money. 40 gold each, 120.
130. I'm a fan of 3, my favorite number.
Deal.
Pleasure doing business. You see, this is why I love the Patriots. You're all so sensible and so smart. And he pulls out his pouch to hold in front of him. You, some of the best lookers too, I gotta say.
All right. She very quietly passes you 150 gold and says, "I'm so sorry, dear brother, but you understand we can't go against company policy."
And neither will you have to, madam. You know what? We have a perfect way. We have a boot camp for people like this. And you know what? We're gonna reform your brother, make him better than ever. And who knows? Maybe he'll do enough to maybe he can come back in your good graces. But here, you know what? Let's go, Brogan, and you as well. Come on now. And we're gonna gag him and drag him off.
Okay. At 150.
Just by his ear, though.
Have 130 gold to your inventory.
Beautiful. Thank you very much, sir.
Well done.
Are you choking him
Well
into
done.
unconsciousness or just
No,
pulling him away?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. He might scream while you carry him around the upper
Hey,
city.
baby prune, just to choke him out.
All right, so you're gonna choke him out.
I'm gonna lean in close and I'm gonna say, look, man, you can do this 2 ways. You can either come quietly or he's literally gonna pop your head off. Now, what do you want?
He falls into a sullen, despairing silence.
And then I go, that's a good boy. And I kind of, elbow him in the gut and say, and don't worry, we're gonna put you to great use. You're gonna love it in the gang. And now we found our new Greg. We have our new, although he's not a goblin this time, so that's good.
That's true.
Oh God.
All right.
So,
I wish I
Slayer
felt
in
bad
training?
about this, but I don't.
Yeah, no, there was no way I thought we were getting your 500 gold, Umberto. I'm sorry about
Well, I mean,
that.
That was wonderful.
that was fantastic.
This
That
is
was a
my favorite
joy-
part
That was
of
a
D&D,
joy
huh?
to watch. That was a joy to watch.
All right. Well,
Well done. Well
with
done.
a
Thank you, sir.
depressed noble in tow, where will you go?
Well, we know that our friends are assisting those who need healing. I think we should just head back to the High Hall and meet up with them. They know that's where we're going.
I need healing.
All right. You return to the High Hall, and after a couple of hours, the rest of the party also returns. Now, you learn a thing or two. The tiefling who was being tortured and interrogated in the Dungeon of the Dead 3 awakens under the careful medicinal care in the Temple of Timora. She's able to share a little bit about what she remembers. Her name is Vendetta Cress.
Ooh. This sounds like an adventurer.
Well, she's actually a distributor of wine and spirits for the Othune Patriarch family. It's like an adventure, except just cut straight to the booze without any of the slaying.
That makes sense.
That's my favorite part, though, is the booze.
We can appreciate that.
What's her? Wait, her name's Vendetta. What?
Cress.
Damn it.
Kress.
Okay.
And I just added her to your journal under
Glorious.
contacts. So her whole job was to distribute wine and spirits for the Othune Patriarch family, which has a hand in a lot of the taverns and the drinking business in general around town. She was captured,
Information source.
imprisoned, and interrogated. And as they tortured her, they demanded information about the Othune family and their security arrangements.
Oh.
And the old man who was killed in that same torture chamber, he worked as a caravan manager for the Josso family, and they're asking him about the Josso family's security measures.
Oh.
Oh shit.
She's super grateful for being rescued.
Does she know anything about the cheesemonger?
About the cheesemongers? I mean, yeah, she knows
damn
a
it.
thing or two about cheese in the town. Like, she could at least point you towards the right part of town. Now,
Sorry,
are you looking for the cheese baron? Because that's a little bit of a tall order around here.
Hey.
That's the one. But no, I really don't care about anything she has to say. I'll let Robert handle it. I'm handling the other folk, but I am kind of. I mean, I'm not insensitive to information. So as I'm hearing about what she's saying, I am asking the people I'm healing about those two different families.
Well,
And just like try to learn more about like what's up with them. Like, are they down on their luck? Like, what's going on?
Okay. Roll a persuasion check.
I'm good.
Or
at that.
insight, your call, whichever's better. We'll take
Persuasion.
the persuasion. We'll take that. All right. So the Josso family, here's what you learn about the Josso family, Klim Josso's family, right?
Mm-hmm.
They are part owner of the Seven Suns trading coaster, but the coaster's almost bankrupt. They are in severe financial distress. His mother is dead. His father is dying.
Of what?
Generic old person disease. He's just reaching the end of his life. He's just old and frail.
I had that in college, but I got the vaccine afterwards.
No, that's good. And he has
got better.
3 younger siblings, Frithra, Eline, and Aldgith. And there's not going to be a whole lot to inherit when everyone passes. So the fewer ways that has to be cut, the better off for all those involved.
Oh. Okay.
So
I don't know about what happened over at the house yet, because it's probably happening as this is happening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So mainly Umberto would probably see that as just like, damn it, I'm out 300 gold. You know?
Yes.
I mean, he wouldn't see that as like, oh well, I guess we can sell them and kill him or whatever we're gonna do.
What's your alignment again? What's your alignment? Just
lawful good, but he would see that as, oh, we lost our money. Okay, so the other family,
the Othun family, they are they're a patriarch family. They come from merchant. They're another merchant family that sort of bought their way into the nobility of probably a few generations back. They're in the business of importing wines and spirits. So they don't own any of the taverns, but a lot of the taverns, they own the suppliers for the taverns.
Right. Okay, so I'm seeing a trend here. Would either of these people supply like a royal wedding?
Maybe. I mean, the thing is that the dukes of Baldur's Gate are all sort of drawn from the patriarch class. They're elected from the patriarch class. So it's likely that the Othun family would be involved in an event like that, but it's not mandatory. If a particular duke who had a wedding or something has a preferred supplier, they might not go through the Othuns.
Is there anything on the horizon that would require large amounts of booze and a trading company?
No major events scheduled yet. Everything's sort of been overshadowed by the refugee crisis outside the gates.
And the fall of Elturel.
And the fucking fall of Elturel, yeah. So there's no major events scheduled anytime soon.
So that brings me to a second theory. Poisoning the population through the alcohol.
Jesus.
And the food, right?
I mean, Baal is the god of murder, right? So
yeah, okay. So I'm going to take note of that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I've got a bite.
That's fucking heavy, man.
I mean, think about it. Like the cult of murder is trying to distribute large amounts of fluid to an entire population of a city. Says to me, Batman and the frickin' sewers with the fear gas. I mean, like,
and it's not just Baldur. The frickin' what's his name? It's Bane too, which is the god of
tyranny.
The control over someone.
So it could be mind control. So essentially, don't buy any alcohol anymore, which is really bad for Umberto because he loves alcohol.
No alcohol.
Well,
no alcohol.
Now, I don't know what do you think Robert would do to you guys?
And heal people.
He would heal people, and he would he try to sense motive on anyone? He
likely, but I can go ahead and tell you that Vendetta Cress is just really glad to be rescued.
Yeah.
All right. I pay her no mind. She's less than human, less than valued.
Oh.
Can you keep that shit to yourself?
Toxic.
Hashtag racist Umberto.
I know it's your character, and you're doing it a little too well.
a little bit.
By the way,
You
the
got the
pings,
boomer.
ignore the pings on the map. Water Queen's house is just in the middle, and I was trying to click on the middle because I have ADD. All right. Do you have any other business, either at the house, the ladies' hall, or...
I think we got to rest, don't we? We still haven't done that.
Yeah, I feel like I would be pretty much done with this day and
Mm.
ready to go home. And honestly, Umberto is kind of a judgy, prickish asshole. So he might admonish them. Is this god like not one of the gods of Elturel?
Correct.
He would proselytize the entire fucking time.
You would what?
Proselytize.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
he would be preaching his own gods and how stupid the Lady of Luck is, and like
Oh
the
my
entire
God.
time he would be like just laying it on, like hardcore, how dumb these fucking bitches are. For, like,
All right, so like as soon as you start going into that, you notice people being herded away from you. They're like, "All right, is he done with the medical? Is he done with the magic? Okay, great, thank you, really appreciate it. You know, solidarity and ecumenicalism. Now leave."
Are you okay there, Umberto? You got some pent up feelings there you gotta work out?
Some emotions.
Hey, I just noticed we
What's
have
up?
like your other campaigns overlay on this one. Just putting that
Yeah,
out there.
I need to turn that off.
That's okay. I just wanted to make sure you knew about it because I was at first really excited and then really confused.
No,
well,
that only
I
works
do
with D&D
miss-
Beyond. We're using Roll20.
I
Yeah.
do miss good old Wanderstave. But
Oh gosh, Tiberius Wonderstave. Oh, I don't know how often I've done a good thing, but good God, I ruined everything.
May he rest in radioactive mist.
May he rest in pieces. Yeah.
Rip in mist, also dragon. Yeah, I think we're done.
Is the party ready to
Crozan's
take a
ready
long
for a nap.
rest?
Oh yeah.
I think we're
Like a
all ready
long
for
nap.
that
All
fucking
right.
one.
Are you guys bringing the tiefling back, or are we leaving her there?
Leaving her there, I don't give a shit about her.
Unlike, well, I will say, one, you're a racist asshole, and two, unlike poor Klim Jasso, she actually has a place to go back to.
Yeah.
She hasn't
Upon
been.
So we have two families that owe us favors.
You know what? He would capitalize on that. He would be like,
That's what I was thinking. I was like, wait, where's
Yeah.
this?
Well, she's super happy. I would imagine
You just
she
wanted me to
would.
get 500 gold from a guy we were barely going to get anything from.
And the
Yeah.
person you absolutely hate because of the color of their skin.
And the horns on their head and the tail
Right?
out of their butt, you know.
Excuse me. Skin tone don't matter. It's all about whether there's demons in your blood. If there's demons in your blood, fuck you. Yeah.
You got ghosts in your blood. You need to do cocaine about it.
All right. Anywho, yeah, I would say he would probably actually be really asshole-ish and be like, "Hey, you know, think about what you do, and you know."
I think
don't
Robert's
screw
gonna good cop bad cop it with you for everything
up.
you.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
So
He's trying to like temper the acidity of your faith.
Actually, Umberto's a haughty. Umberto's more haughty than he is aggressive. So I would say he probably just ignores her, and like if she talks to him, he like doesn't make eye contact, doesn't talk back to her.
That
just
sounds
ignores her.
better. Yeah.
Then he's
That's
going
probably
to
more like what he would
temper
do.
the doucheness instead of the acidity.
Yeah, be a subtle racist. I'm down with that, man. That sounds.
You never
That's a
went. You
very
never
cool
go
character.
full racist. You went full racist.
Did you grow up with a band of giants, man? Because I know there's a group of them
Epic
around here.
racism.
Epic racism.
All right, well, enough with disenfranchising tieflings, you son of a bitch. Umberto. All right, so the party rests at the secret hideout under the High Hall, the Hall of Justice. Yes?
Upon finding that the guy was there and didn't pay up all the way,
Mm-hmm.
Umberto would be mad, but try to figure out a way to take it to his advantage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna let you know that I have every intention of basically having him work off the money he promises. Because what I got from him, from his family, that has nothing to do with him. He lied to us. So he's gonna work off 300 or 500, whatever you made him agree to. Amount of gold.
I made him agree to 300, and I'm very mad with him.
Then we're gonna have him basically using peasant stats work off his money by being our goober.
That'll be like 10 years.
Well,
On today's
no,
episode, we
it won't
discuss
be that
racism and
An indentured servitude.
All
Or
this and
lying
more
about
on
everything.
Casters and Castles.
No, but no, for real though. Actually, mate, what I was planning, we won't go too much into it. But what I was thinking though is not making this guy feel like he just lost everything.
Mhm.
I'm actually going to be, as we get money and stuff, I want to furnish him with a little bit of stuff. Again, I can't make him feel like a noble, but I
Mhm.
can give him a place to stay in the the high hall,
Mhm.
so he can hang out there. And I'm down with giving him just like an allowance, just enough to be able to go out there, have fun, drink, do a little something, something, keep him in decent stats, and then have him act like a contact, like a CD contact for us, kind of a thing.
Okay.
Problem. His sisters are in the high community. He needs to go down a class in
Yeah,
order
to the,
for his
to the
sisters
lower.
to never see him again.
No. That's we're spiriting him away. He's basically getting a whole new identity, and we're gonna be
As like a low level merchant or whatever.
He's a really shitty Alfred.
You know what?
Oh, he's the shit. No, dude, you're the battle Alfred. He's like a really shitty like Damian Wayne, man. He's not even
okay.
on the radar.
Hold on. So I will relay my information that I got at the house at the ladies' hall or wherever I was. And I will say, can we get this guy to do some scouting for us? And prove his use by being attracting the attention of these people who were trying to do whatever they were trying to do. Like I'm gonna let them know. I'm gonna let the rest of the party know about the theories that I have about the Batman, and all that. And so I'm wondering if they have any, like, if we could use him to our advantage to help us get more information about that.
I'm happy so long as Darius has to do the "Where is she?" thing going.
Swear to me!
Swear to me!
All right, a couple of things about this. First off, he's using the noble stats, which means that he is good at deception, insight, and persuasion.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
And you have to decide what lifestyle you're going to pay for, and you're going to pay it every time we have a new day.
I am down for, first of all, paying for a very, very low lifestyle, and the better he does for us, the better lifestyle he earns.
Okay.
Low level merchant.
Grueling pace, low rations.
No, is there a list where we can see? I'm thinking like a step below good, but a step above like squalid. Kind of like.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can pour. The word you're looking for is poor. If you look in the
There you
compendium,
go.
if you look in the compendium for expenses.
Yes.
So I would recommend we seed him as a low-level wine merchant, maybe, and we try to figure out what was going on. We ask him to essentially try to dig in and find out who what the plan was, and give us more information. Thoughts?
I think this is a training experience for him, and he needs to figure out his own backstory. I'm not going to sit here and come up with his contact. I'm going to give him a little bit of starting cash and say, "Look, man, if you want to earn this off, you do it yourself, and we'll set him up with a task, and he has to figure out how best to make it happen."
Okay. And why don't you disguise him?
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm going to work him over. It's going to be great.
I'll work him over. I'll remove
Make
his
it
nose
work.
if I fucking want to. This guy just shorted us.
I'm going to give this
gold.
man a makeover.
Let's
Wax
go.
Knight, some magic.
What's it gonna
Okay,
be? What's it gonna be?
Yeah, so no, poor lifestyle for sure. Yeah, we're going to do
Poor
2 SP.
makeover.
Hmm.
And what is his task?
I wish I had a completely different role-playing game that could actually simulate a makeover, because I would do it. All right. All right. So you're going to be paying. So I already hit the new day button. So go ahead and pay 2 silver to maintain his lifestyle. Ignore
Paying
the
2
fire
silver.
alarm. They're cooking steak in the rest of the house.
Huzzah.
What I
Just
would like to
throw
do
the silver
though,
on the ground and let
mate,
him get it.
what I would like to do though is give
Mhm.
him. I'm giving him an extra 2 SP for like just some drinks. I'm like saying, "Look, man,
Mhm.
I get it. You fell from grace. Things are
Mhm.
hard. I'm going to keep you alive, and you're going to help us out. And once you've earned your keep, you're free to do whatever you want." And I give him, aside from just pocket change to get him throughout the day, I give him a few more to kind of drown his sorrows if he wants to do a little bit of drinking on this first day.
But that is such a dad move, by the way.
Hey, man.
You're dead now. You're dead.
Don't
now.
out me.
That's...
I'm gonna, guys, if it's cool with you, I'll take 2 silver from party gold, and I'll take 2 silver from me. Is that cool?
I agree.
I think we honestly have enough just to do it from the party. It's not.
Yeah, do it from the party. I'm fine
Okay,
with that.
I'll do it from the party then.
All right.
I feel like Robert would need a little bit of convincing to allow this to happen.
For now, we'll say he worships the god of suffering, and suffering builds character.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
There you go. All right.
We're not kidnapping this guy and making him like break his bones. We're saying, look, man, you got thrown out on your ass, and we're giving you a job, so you owe us. You
Like
know?
I recommend we
technically,
do
his
this to
family
all the
wanted him
bourgeoisie.
dead so that they could take his inheritance. So really, we're giving him a path to redemption.
This is like a good step above the shrimp cave, whatever that thing was called.
The swimming hole.
Yeah, we could have thrown him in the
No,
shrimp.
this is a good several steps above the shrimp hole. Okay.
Pretty much everything is several steps above the shrimp hole.
I mean, that bar is so low, I trip on it when I walk out of the bathroom.
Yeah, it's not good.
Nice.
All right, so what's our next move?
Our first move here is that I don't mind keeping
take
a
a
little.
long rest.
Yeah,
Yes.
we did that. But gentlemen, before we continue, I did want to split up some of our gold just so you guys have pocket change since we finally got paid. So all in. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, do your thing first.
I'm thinking all in favor. We have 100. We have a bunch of extras, but we have out of regular gold 174. What do we say? We just take 160 out. Each one of us gets 40, just so we have a decent amount of like bribe money if we need it.
Swag down.
Done.
All right.
Perfect. Okay, we'll have 14 gold left in the
So how much does everybody take?
40.
Everyone add 40 gold. Does that include Robert?
Oh, I'm rich.
That includes Robert. Yes,
All right, somebody
I have
manage that
0
for him
gold.
as well.
I will manage that now because I love.
I
Wow,
have-
Robert has a lot of money. Jesus. Maybe we don't give Robert that money.
I was gonna say, you're not allowed to
Rich,
take his
rich.
money, but if you feel the need to not distribute it, then
No. We'll. It's.
I
he
feel
is,
like if we do, we have to roll
fair.
a deception check.
he's gonna save it.
No.
Up. Let's just give it to him. Let's just pass it out.
no, we're giving
Yeah,
it to
yeah.
him. No.
He can
absolutely
save
we're
up
giving it
for
to him.
something really nice.
Exactly.
Buy yourself something nice.
All right, everybody take a
Oh, I was
long
gonna do
rest. So refresh all your health.
Yeah, I was gonna
Refresh.
ask,
You get one hit die back. You get one hit die back.
That is so helpful.
Plus,
And
you
does
have
that
you
include
got
the one hit die we got from? Oh, leveling up. Okay, good.
Yeah, so when you leveled up, basically when you leveled up, your current and your maximum increased by the same amount.
Yeah.
So if you were -1 before, after you leveled up, you were still -1, but now +1 to that.
Okay. And then all of our dailies.
Yep, your
Like
spell
my
slots,
healing light.
your dailies,
is
your healing
3
light.
daily. Okay, cool.
Give me that rage token now.
Notice the
Booyah.
only thing that doesn't recharge fully is hit die.
Oh yeah.
All right. A new day dawns in Baldur's Gate. The temperature is
Shitty
average
as every
for the
other one.
season, but a strong wind hurls down through the alleyways and the streets. And this
Oops.
wind blows away the fog that normally creeps in off of the Grey Harbor, leaving the skies clear, but it's loud and it's windy. A strong wind.
Oh, nice.
Folks are battening, like closing the shutters and such, as the wind blows in off the ocean.
Good day to run across the rooftops. No one will notice the sound.
What will you do?
That was probably the single best thing I've ever heard Umberto say.
You mean it wasn't racist? Is what you mean?
Yes.
The bar is so low, I trip over it when I go.
Someone give
Hashtag-
this man inspiration. Chat, somebody give this man inspiration. That was good.
Oh,
Wait.
Also, someone give
How do I
someone
do
give
that?
him.
Do I type inspiration?
Oh no, we can't. We're not allowed.
Yeah,
to
you're
do
not
it.
allowed
Oh.
to. You can't interfere with your own scene.
Even if I was going to give it to the DM.
That is correct. These are the laws we live by.
Order.
Also, I will say somebody give Umberto inspiration because he's starting to mend his racist ways.
He
I
really
am not.
isn't.
I am. I
He's
am
really
well
not.
set in my ways.
No, but
I,
he's burying it deep inside of him, like you should, you know.
like a
way down
suppository?
Okay, moving on.
So we're gonna do the Shrine of Suffering, right, gentlemen? We're gonna
Well,
Shrine of Suffering.
here's the thing. You've leveled up.
Which is-
Robert isn't here, and he's the one who has the main attachment to the Shrine of Suffering.
Oh, right.
I feel like we should either finish the dungeon.
I vote for that.
No, yeah,
Well,
let's.
I mean,
let's do that.
That's the gimme. That's the gimme. But if there's a side quest that doesn't involve Robert, that would be easy to RP him out of, or make it that he doesn't care that he missed it. Let's do it.
I think if that's the case, we would be looking at Sorcerer Sundries or Garmalts,
Did you
because
really have a
anything
side
else...
quest at Sorceress Sundries? I thought it was just they sell magic items.
Wait, I thought they had one. I read up. I thought they had a thing. Did they not have a thing?
Consult the chart.
Consult the
Okay,
chart.
wait. Then I'm gonna change that to the thing that more so represents, because that's
Mhm.
a lie. There we go. No, you're probably right, because Joe put a bunch of side quests over here, and if it was a side quest, he would have put it over there. Yeah, no, guys, I think there's so many good side quests, but I think we should just finish the dungeon.
I think
Yeah,
the
I would
gimme
agree.
is the dungeon. What do we want to put that to chat, or
Uh,
do we...
I think we're good. I think that chat is lovely, and we respect them. But I think that we should carve our own destiny, and we should get the first real quest of this game on session 5 completed, and then we can go GTA Baldur's Gate, and it'll be great.
It only
Exactly.
took 15 hours to get this point.
Hey, man,
And
you
we
keep your mouth
finished
shut.
the intro.
Bruh,
We're still on the tutorial, you guys.
no.
Well, it's
no.
it's normal. The open world doesn't open up until you complete the
Yeah, you
intro
have to do
mission,
the
right?
full tutorial, and then you don't open up all the options. Like you can't
Exact-
use the grappling hook
How do
in
we?
Just Cause until you've
It's
done
like
the
you
full
have to
first mission.
capture the stronghold. You have to capture the local strongholds before you unlock. By the way, we also enabled.
Hashtag
Look at this sexiness, you guys.
Can you guys see
Harmondale.
the fact that it's exposed?
I'm exposed.
We got the fog of war, gentlemen.
If you scroll around the map,
Ooh,
yeah,
So
How-
anywhere
the
that we
DM did his
explore,
homework.
There.
I did.
It will.
I did.
And we also left a bunch of notes in the dungeon, so
That
we know
looks-
what we're
that is
doing.
So nice.
Okay, hold
What is-
on.
Oh,
I'm
what is
not
D1?
seeing
I found
all
something.
this yet.
Actually, hold on. All right, so we're in the bathhouse now. If you
I see the bathhouse, and that's all I see.
okay, it might not work for you because you haven't. Since we turned on Advanced Fog of War, you have not been there.
Ah.
But given that
Interesting.
Playboy,
So
go ahead.
it records like where you've been, like the game knows.
Cool.
It records what has been in your bright light. I said it so
Oh.
dim light does not.
Jeez.
Yeah. So
It's like someone
So,
did this on purpose. Or
I'm gonna
something.
move you guys.
Robert's been there.
No,
Well,
Darius.
real
has.
quick. Real quick, mate. Question.
Mhm.
Are these guys still just chilling here? Has the bathhouse been closed down? What's going on since last night?
It's been a full 24 hours. hasn't it?
Shit, that's right.
No. It's been 8 hours.
So it's
If we
the
came
morning.
right back, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm willing to come right back. and
So
look
the
at it.
corpses are still there. There is no bath attendants present. The
Can we just, like,
doors are hanging open, and it seems like people have come in and gone through the pockets. Like scavengers have come in, like human scavengers have come in and tried to strip everyone of their belongings, but they didn't find the secret door.
Oh shit.
But none of the
Uh,
employees
do
who
we
were
wanna,
supposed to be here have shown up for work.
Because they were all cultists.
Funny that.
Who's
They're
the
all
owner?
taking sick
Who's the owner
days.
again?
Oh, the owner is Mortlock. He is the son of one of the highest ranking patriarch dukes.
I feel like after we do this, we should go after that.
I did
dumbass
have a
motherfucker.
couple. I had some ideas for side quests I wanted to run by you guys after we finish this.
Ooh.
Yep. And we really need Robert, but I am down to do that.
Snuff 'em and stuff 'em quest.
Do you want me to put you guys down into the dungeon?
I will proceed into the dungeon. Wait, hold on. Before I go down, is there any food or anything cool? Like, are there cabinets where like,
Do you want to take some bath salts, Umberto?
that's kind of what I'm thinking. Is like breaking into the cabinets and letting everyone have whatever's here. Like,
No,
you know,
this
the
place
lotions.
has been robbed. Like,
All right, cool.
the doors were left open overnight in Baldur's Gate,
Yeah.
and nobody showed up to clean up afterwards. Like, it's the city
Shit's
of
on
blood,
city
baby. They
blocks.
robbed this place.
All right, cool. My thought was like, I could, scatter birdseed for the poor people, kind of a thing. All right, yeah. Let's head into the secret passage. I'm open.
Whoop, 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 whoop. So, gentlemen, again, like I was saying before, I did want to warn you. There are 3 cultists of, what was it, Miracle? What was the thing called? Miracle, that are just running around wanting to beat my head in. So they either left and are just running amok in Baldur's Gate, or they're still down here lurking.
That
Quick
is so cool.
question.
We can see the upstairs.
Is my boutique organic bath bomb gonna work? Or bath bomb gonna work in the baths now, or is that like kind of out of the question?
Bomb as in like BOMB, like
What?
exploding bomb?
Like the ones that foam and send bubbles, colored bubbles all over
Are
the
you
place?
making a funny, or are you asking a real question?
Look, those will work in any body of water. They're not like they're not so locked to the bathhouse. If that's your question.
No, I'm being an ass. All right, let's proceed.
That's what I thought.
Yes, you are.
They're buying
Remember,
all the
any movements you make, I will hold you to. So
Proceed with
It just
caution.
does a whole bunch of rolls everywhere. And
Oh,
stops
God.
Immediately.
Where did you? Okay, there you are. Okay, so we are probably going to want to treat this almost like our first time. Again, not that the dungeon's reset, but we want to be careful poking around because
the first time.
yeah.
I would say then Robert probably cast light.
Oh
Did
yeah,
we also-
absolutely.
We knew that was open, right?
Yes, it was.
You guys opened that
Yes, we did.
on your first run of this dungeon.
Yes, we
Robert's light is active.
Oh,
Crozan's dark
is
vision.
yellow light now?
Yeah. Crozan's dark vision is active. Umberto, I'm giving you pleb vision.
And can I also have pleb
Well,
vision?
I'm giving you
That's what
pleb
happens
vision.
to
Giving you
racist sorcerers, so I'll take it.
all right, pleb vision activated because you're not using a torch.
All right, Darius, you have control over Robert. I will
Yes.
follow.
You
Let's
just-
proceed carefully. Remember, we are being held to account.
Barto, if you wanted to take a torch, there wouldn't be a problem with that since you have your cast in hand and then your torch in hand. That way we can have two forms of light.
I think I actually have light as a spell.
Do you? Oh crap, that would be awesome.
Check. It should be a cantrip.
Can't try.
Checking. Yeah, I do.
Would you like to cast light?
Oh, I just did.
You cast
Yep.
light. Give me one moment.
Beautiful.
I'm removing your pleb vision.
So I'll just stand between you two basically. We'll keep
Question. Can I
Yeah.
cast it on the tip of my finger?
No, you have to cast it on an object.
Fuck.
The tip of your finger is not an object.
Okay, how about like a ring or
You can cast it on a ring.
Okay, let's say I have a small, worthless iron ring. I cast it on that, and then I can hide that in my pocket. Will it hide the
Mhm.
light? Or
Yes. It'll
Okay,
also
then
hide
I-
it if you put it under a bushel basket.
Oh, there's something about Jesus in that. All right, let's proceed.
Bible camp flashbacks.
The choppers.
We're just inching along. Is that what
I
we're
love the smell of
Yeah, I
tumbleweeds
think
in the
we'll just
morning.
kind of take a second to kind of just move slowly but surely. And again, mate, just to make sure, again, because this would be silly if it wasn't, you can't take any real combat actions outside of combat. Like there's no dodging outside of combat, right?
Correct. You cannot just dodge every round.
Just making sure. Just wanted
Yeah.
to make sure.
You just roll around everywhere. all
This is the
time.
room, if you recall, this is the room that had the dead 3 doors. Carved into each of its 3 doors was a full figure depiction of one of the dead 3. Your first time through here, you opened, well, you arrived through the north door, the picture of Baal, and you exited through the east door, the picture of Bane. You never opened the south door, the
Son of
picture
a
that
bitch.
bears a carving of Mirkul, a cloaked figure whose face is hidden under a cowl. In his skeletal hands, he clutches a screaming human skull.
Let's do
What are
this,
the-
Leroy.
What's the 30,000 view of Mirkul? Who's the god of
Death, or the dead.
Death.
You got the
The
god
dead.
of
not the restful dead, but the vengeful dead? Like
Unrestful
kinda-
dead, probably.
Okay.
yes.
Alrighty, does anybody want to? I went as far as here in the room where the stairs are. There is a little area down here with a sarcophagus. If anyone wanted to go take a look.
I say we do that. We gotta clear this
Yeah,
dungeon.
I'm ready. Let's proceed.
Okay, I'm gonna
just-
draw my daggers first of all. Just put that out. there.
Okay.
Does Robert want to go first, just in case?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. He's got the most AC.
I will summon
All
my.
right. There's a dead
I will
body in
summon
here.
my Pact of the Blade weapon.
Yeah, Darius takes. Can we move that just like over out of the doorway?
I would like actually just to pick it up and put it in a headlock, just in case.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, I killed that one, but
Oh,
yeah,
did you? But I can
Yeah.
still eat it. I can
yeah,
still
you can.
eat it.
Yeah, if you want, you can eat that. Sure. He's got a wound coming out of his
Hey,
back lung.
You gonna yeet that?
You gonna eat that? Hey.
All right. What next?
I'll watch the door behind us. I'm gonna be ready.
We gotta explore the sarcophagi.
Who's going down?
I'll go down.
Everyone
Trap
looks at
sense.
Robert.
Trap sense. No. Oh goodness, I'm
Okay,
Bardo.
Barto
Okay.
just walks on down. Roll perception. All right, so this chamber has partially collapsed around a stone sarcophagus that was opened and looted long ago. Roll a perception check.
Passive or active?
Well, you're rolling. If it's passive, that I just ask what your passive perception is. All right. It looks like some of the dust and humanoid bones in the sarcophagus have recently been moved.
I search it for valuables.
You find
Was
nothing.
looted ages ago.
He rolls 20.
No, this was recently moved.
Oh. I relay this information to my party, and then is there anything else interesting in this?
You notice nothing else of note.
I let my team know that, hey, I haven't found anything. It looks like these remains have been touched. I'm willing to move out. How do you guys feel?
Is it possible for Crozan to peek his head in and do some like stone scrying thing going on here?
Yes.
Yeah. Also, while this is happening, mate, I'm keeping an eye out for any sounds or anything.
Copy,
The
your
outer
rear
chambers.
guard.
Yeah.
Crozan, your dwarf-like senses tell you that this was indeed built long, long ago, and it's likely that this whole structure was discovered by the expansion of the sewer system. As for this particular room, again, these tombs are really, really old. This particular one has collapsed. The stone around here isn't the best. That's about it.
Is it likely that the sewer system is somewhere here?
No. That was general information about the dungeon as a whole.
Oh, okay.
All right, sprinkle some crack on it. Let's go.
Where to?
What's going on in this room here? This feels like a dead end. Why is this a dead end when the other side went on for 7 years?
What do you
Well-
mean?
There's only this one room.
Oh,
this
yeah.
room.
I didn't find anything else, but there is a door down here that we didn't explore.
How do we?
Where's down
Oh,
there?
well, but this door was marked with a different god,
Yes. That's true.
the Dead Three. So why would one of the Dead Three get a massive
I mean,
dungeon
There might
and
be
the
a
other one
secret door
got
here.
nothing?
There could be a secret door here. Well, also, one of the Dead Three's doors just led right back to the surface, so...
That's true. I feel like we haven't seen everything.
You know what? Can we, I'm gonna ask if Crozan wouldn't mind checking right here to see if there's a secret. He's good with the stone and stuff.
Crozan, roll an investigation check.
Investigation.
No sign of a secret door. It seems like these... Maybe they were the same... no, they're not the same room. They were never the same room. I don't think they're at the same ground level. Because, look, here you go down one flight of stairs. So let's say this is level... Let's just call this level 1. This would be on level 0. So here you're on level 0, or level 1, level 0, level -1, and then you go to level 0, level 1. So this is higher than this. TLDR, there's no secret door.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. We're good. Mate, I definitely haven't heard any scuffling or anything weird this way, right?
Nope, if you had, I would have told you.
Perfect, just making sure. All right,
Mhm.
gentlemen, I feel safe moving on.
I agree.
Do we
I'm
want to
gonna go
check
ahead
this
and-
area just?
Yeah, why not? Let me just get close enough to where I can be of some use. And we're going to just have Mr. Man come in here. We already made with the desecration. So that's good news. And, oh, wait, I forgot. You said they all look the same. All the cultists.
Yeah, this is not a Tiamat cultist. They just used this piece because it's a
Then, yeah.
generic cultist.
Nobody over here. We can head back the other way.
And no one had torches during that section.
Correct. But you
I'm
can
mentioning
smell
that.
rotten eggs if it's going to explode.
So until we go, I mean, we'll still do marching order for the most part, but I'm thinking marching order will be Robert, Crozan, Darius, and then Umberto. Does that sound pretty good? Okay, then I'm just going to have him move, and then we'll have everyone move in concert. I'm thinking we'll be between 1 to 2 squares apart.
Works.
Perfect. That way, I'm moving one at a time, so I want to make sure that we're not too far away from each other as things go down.
You return to this chamber.
So there's the body of dead, the bunch of dead people. So if we look to our left, that's where a bunch of cultists died last night. Oh, also, we need to destroy the crap out of this. So, Umberto, unless you'd like to do the honors, Robert will probably go ahead and do so.
All right.
Desecrate.
Yeah, no, Robert.
Above
and
the altar
Umberto
is
will
written,
help.
"Submit your servant to the Lord of Darkness." Robert walks up, prays over it, smashes up, defaces it.
I join him in that effort.
Both of you are blessed. Gain 5 temporary hit points.
Woo!
Nice. Good job, gentlemen.
Wow.
Oh, he needs to up his actual regular HP. So there's
Hashtag blessed.
his regular HP, and now +5. Yay! All right. Very good.
Seem to have lost handout that I made. That's odd. Oh well. We'll deal with that later. I need to make a note. 1 moment.
Note: kill entire party later.
Kill everything.
Yes.
Trust no one.
All right.
Also, mate, are you okay? I wanted to just clear this up right now. Are you okay with me just taking some really basic spells for Robert that he can take later for level 2? Because right
Yeah,
now he got it.
Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Totally fine.
Perfect. Just making sure.
All right.
Get the
Now
most
where
of the
to?
ones.
Well, we didn't go this way.
Yeah, I think we should probably check that door we didn't get to check. This door is still closed, right, mate?
It's in whatever state you left it in last.
And it should have been closed, but is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, good.
We're going this way.
The door, if you can see through it, it's open. Ah, this
No
is
one
the
in-
chamber where you met that powerful cultist of Mirkul. The
A
Morg.
Cenobite.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the rats.
And the rats.
Always with the rats.
And you remember that you took the Necromancer's spellbook, which is still
We
in
did
your
that thing.
treasury.
Yes, we didn't open it yet.
Yeah. Now, are you guys keeping your treasure back at the secret hideout?
I think that, yeah, once we've gone, I think that's a good idea. Don't you guys think? Once we've gone adventuring for the day,
I
we'll
agree. We would not have brought it with us for sure.
then yeah, I'm gonna just mark old loot and new loot in our party treasure. So
So
this
that being
is
said, we probably
stashed. Huh? What's that?
that being said, we probably needed it.
Maybe.
I think more if we'd have shown up with it, other baddies would have been like, "Ooh, I want that."
Yeah, I feel pretty cool about not carrying it around.
Yeah, I'd rather not carry around.
It's a pretty
first,
evil
but-
artifact, I imagine. It
Yeah,
doesn't give any of
that's
us
not my jam.
the good feelings.
It gives the
Yeah, no
heebies
good
and
juju.
the jeebies.
And the GBs. Oh, then I'm glad we don't have it for sure.
All right, I recommend we proceed into the next room.
Can I do some more stone scrying?
I will let you know if there's
If anything
any
changes.
unusual characteristics about a room. I mean, you can
Where is
ask, but I'll
Darius?
say you sense no unusual characteristics here.
I'm hanging out here watching the outside,
Okay, cool.
making sure that people aren't going to sneak up on us. And yeah, we'll need to make sure we check this door. So I think we surround the door and then proceed to open up a can of butt whoop. So, Crozan, would you like to be the open monkey that you've been thus far, or how do you feel about having
Yeah,
Robert open the door?
I'll open it. I'll be the one because it would be advantageous for me to be the first one to have contact, right?
I think so.
Just to yeet.
Just to yeet. Also, mate, am I able, if it's okay with you, to kind of lean up against this one so I have option to be able to see into this door?
Mhm.
Cool.
Do
I'm doing
you
my roguey thing.
open the door?
Open the door. Open sesame. Ooh, I see a baddie. Or something.
Is this initiative time?
A single rat scuttles around the room,
Roll for initiative.
looking for food.
I cast sick. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, Robert, go for it.
Robert is going for it.
He's just gonna smash the rat as he walks in. That probably wouldn't be in character.
Robert values life.
Can I try something out real quick?
What do you have in mind?
I just want to test out my new ability. Mate, can I hide real quick?
Yeah, roll stealth. To hide from the rat.
To hide from the rat. Where are you? Stealth check. There you are. Okie dokie. 11. Am I hidden from the rat?
You only got an 11. You are hidden from the rat.
Okay.
Why
By
are
the way,
we?
your modifier is incredibly high.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It is. It's really good. I'm a rogue. It's really good. I like make throwing knife attack, please.
Okay,
I
roll
make
it.
throwing knife attack with you. Yes.
Oh wait, I need advantage
That's a
because I
lot of
attacked from
dice.
stealth.
Why are we Borat?
Okay, I take this. Whatever. That's
Yeah,
Why are
the
we
rat.
all
It's not
not
so much that
Borat?
you stealth as much as the rat is ignoring you.
fine. So I just wanted to test out because now I do 2d6 sneak attack. So I just wanted to see what that looked
Okay, you throw a knife and just absolutely frag the rat. It has 1 health.
like. So just slam it against the wall with the knife.
He callously pins the corpse of this rat to the rat is fragged, pinned to the wall and dead. You gain no points
Plus-
with the druids.
Poor Boblin.
May God have mercy on your soul.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, at this point, I'm just gonna go up and collect my ill-gotten knife.
Ill-given.
All right.
Mine.
Ooh, this is promising. I think.
Wow, this is not what I expected from this room.
And let's be honest, there's not much left on the black area map.
Yeah. This is the way the lady rides, the lady rides, the lady rides. This is the way this is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
Such a good fucking show. God,
It's really good. I really liked it.
It really
I
is.
didn't want to like it. I'm so
What?
glad I liked it.
My expectations were low, but I didn't not want to like it. It's more that
Oh.
I was like, I don't expect much, but I'm okay with it.
Mate, I'm
Ooh,
gonna hang
door.
back behind Umberto for just a moment. While we're prepping to get this door ready, I want to set up a little string and bell trap to where if anything just walks down these stairs, they're gonna tring just a little bell.
Just draw a little mark on the map.
Copy that.
Do not draw a penis, please.
You know what? This is Umberto that you were worried about. This is not. This is not non. I'm gonna draw a penis.
I'm gonna draw a penis.
I will give you disadvantage.
I know. I know you would, which is why I'm not doing that. Here we go.
Okay.
See, little.
Crozan, do
bell
you
trap.
open the door?
Customary open door strats. Yes, I believe so.
And then I'll scurry up, so that way I'm covering Umberto. Oh, okay. I'll hang. Nope.
No.
Dancing. Yeah.
Right.
This tunnel, by the way, it narrows to a width of 2.5 feet in places. You have to squeeze carefully, sloshing through the water as you make your way deeper.
How lovely.
4 rotting wooded beams rise from the murky water to brace the ceiling here. Rubble
think Robert's
piled in the
gonna-
northwest corner hides nothing of interest.
Nice. And Robert will keeping pace with his glory of glories.
F in the chat for the rat.
Oh, man. Poor Boblin.
Umberto, you have disadvantage.
I'll take it.
Wait, what? Why? What happened?
He drew a penis.
Wait, no! How dare you?
To be honest, didn't see it. Didn't click.
I didn't see it either.
Murky, foul-smelling water surrounds an open stone sarcophagus resting in the middle of this crypt. Its
Where's-
stone lid lying broken in 3 pieces under the water north of it.
Oh. Okay. I
Nothing
don't.
smells weird.
Um,
Looks weird.
Sarcophagus juice is part of my morning routine, but I don't really want to drink it.
The contents, apparently, inside the sarcophagus is a black sludge.
Ew.
This is probably this.
Ew.
I can almost guarantee this is where Vaughn was. We interrupted his little ceremony, and he went and finished it in the secret door.
Oh, vase.
All these guys, yeah, Boz. All these guys were bathing in their stupid murk waters.
Ew.
It turned into crude oil.
I'm gonna sell it to America, or they'll go to war with me.
You guys can hear the sound of the choppers already. Oh, that's way too soon. That's way too soon. All right, what do you do in this flooded crypt?
I don't want to touch it. There's no bad guys here. I feel like I just want to digging around.
You want to what?
Should we light it on fire?
Yeah, does it ignite?
Here,
Who's
I'm backing
testing
up.
and how?
I'm backing up. I'm getting it.
We all go to the door. Someone hook a
I will.
torch in there.
I will. Is there a rock I can dip in it?
Yeah.
I'll dip a rock in it
That's a good
Only
idea,
outside.
friend.
and then spark a flint onto the rock and see if it ignites.
But away from the rest of the.
Yeah, like over here in the corner. I'll spark that.
Okay.
Also, no dinging bell, right?
A ghostly battle axe manifests above the sarcophagus,
Oh.
Motherfucker.
and it chops down towards your head. Roll for initiative.
Mother.
Look at Darius is just way over there.
Hey man, it's cool. It's cool.
Oh.
Do we get to see what the ghostly battle axe is? It like positioned somewhere?
I mean,
One
you
sec.
can
Let me see if I have a
probably see
cool
down the
token for
hall.
that.
Yeah.
Hey-o.
Oh,
The 19
I don't have a
gun.
battle axe, but I have this.
that's cool. I like it
Right?
a lot.
All right. Congratulations. Nobody beat a 20, and it goes on 20.
Wait. We're not done yet. I was waiting for you to do your things. Let me.
I actually don't see the counter. Where is it?
That's why I hadn't done it yet. But no, this is fine. Okay, here we go.
Just click
It
your name.
automatically goes on 20.
That's fine. Let me see what I can do here. No. I did my best.
You can do nothing.
And then Robert, I'll roll for the Robert. Yeah, no.
Ooh, that was
Yeah.
almost 20.
You
So
just
close.
replaced your initiative roll from your previous one.
Well, Joe can fix it in port.
I can fix
Post.
it. Yeah, I can do it. I got this. Who's good? I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Oh yeah.
All right,
oh,
did
yeah.
Robert roll?
That
Hey!
was. Well, Robert got the 14, so he's gonna fix it.
It's dark
I just-
magic.
I just lined him. So.
All right. The spiritual, the battle axe, because you're the one fucking with the juice, it attacks Umberto.
Nope. Yeah,
What's your
with
armor
the
class,
juice,
Umberto?
You get the bottle. You get the battle axe. I have a 12. 12.
Whoosh! You think it just chopped off some of your hairs?
No, not the beautiful hairs I recently rendered.
Crozan,
My
it's your
luscious
turn.
locks.
I would like to rush 5, 10, 15.
Oh, remember you move it half through this awful space, right?
Correct.
Yep. The awful
Oh,
space.
shoot. So that was.
You move at 25, right? So you can still
Yeah.
go. You can still do that, but that's all your movement.
That is all my move. Okay. Yes, and then attempt to grapple.
The magic
I will use this axe
Why
as my own.
Because why not?
He grabs the spiritual axe and just starts slamming it against the wall.
As you
Stop
reach
hitting
for
yourself.
it discorporates. Your hands pass through it, and it immediately reforms.
Oh no.
And that is my action, isn't it?
Correct. Darius, what do you do?
Shoot. Wait, so did Umberto get to actually light the rock on fire? Did he get to test it out?
Yeah, it does not ignite.
Does not ignite. Okay, good to know.
Yeah, well, that was a lot.
Okay, hold on a second. So I'm gonna. Can I see
Honestly-
it from this square, or do I have to be in this one?
You have to be in that square.
Umberto has a 9 wisdom, and this is probably why these things happen to him.
Now, question, mate, testing out my. No, I'll save my new stuff. Well,
You should definitely save your new stuff.
Okay, then I'll save my new stuff. So I'm just gonna go ahead and move up then. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'll use a dash in order to. I'm safe here, so I'll just go there.
Okay.
5, 10, and I'm within range. I'm gonna just try and throw a dagger at it and see if that
Right,
does anything.
roll your attack.
Rolling it. Going.
Yeah, I think he loves it.
Whoa! Whoa! That's what are D4s doing in there? Oh, right.
As you
gonna say, that's a
hurl
lot
the
of
throwing knife towards it, it discorporates. The knife passes through it, and it reforms.
Okay, so guys, we have to use magic to beat this thing. Cantrips all around. Cantrips all around.
It's
So
Robert's
yeah.
turn.
No, I'm not done. I'm backing up.
Nerd.
15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay. Robert's turn.
Yeah,
yeah,
what does
no.
he have?
We need to just Sacred Flame. I think we're gonna start with that. It's a good cantrip he's got.
Agreed.
Magic smash. Go.
Let me
Can you-
smash.
Make a saving throw, mate.
As the fire radiates down towards it, it discorporates. The fire passes
Okay.
through it, and it reappears.
Okay, let's leave. It might just be stuck here.
I kind of agree.
Robert is going to step
Can you-
away.
Can you
what-
bless the sarcophagus?
Well, he doesn't have the spell Consecrate. I mean, we could try, I guess. I don't know. Maybe we should just try and walk away first. I don't know if we should
I
waste
agree.
slots
I
trying to. So Robert is going to. Normally he'd like to do it a little safer, but I think he's going to step away.
Okay? It does not take an attack of opportunity.
Okay, and he's going to keep going. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay. Umberto, your turn.
Given the fact that that thing didn't attack him, I will go ahead and run as well. I can move that far at half speed.
Mm-hmm. As a single action. You
Oh,
could do it
I'll
again, but
double
you'd
action.
end in someone's square, so you cannot do
And
that.
then I will not. You know what? I'll just fire an Eldritch Blast.
Okay, roll your attack.
Just to see what happens.
I mean, maybe magic will hurt it. I don't
With
see why not,
disadvantage,
right? Mhm.
buddy. With disadvantage.
Oh, it's already turned on, bro. I do have two.
Okay.
It's always
You should.
turned
I was
on.
like, you should always keep it turned on.
Hold on, that was Robert. Let me fire for myself. Here, hold on. Huh.
Oh,
Hey,
much
same
better.
result.
You
Much better.
missed.
So good. So good.
All right, it attacks Crozan.
Wait, did he hit it or did it do the same thing?
No, it did the same thing.
Good to know. Okay. Ah!
Oof.
Natural 1. It discorporates and goes back to the Shadow Realm.
All right, Crozan, your turn.
Wait, it moved?
Yeah, is it like just wiggling around right now?
It rolled a natural 1, so it's just.
Oh. Okay. You were freaking me out with that. I'm like, oh my god, what's happened?
Run away!
Magic must defeat magic.
Run away! Run away!
3? Is that right?
You can
we share
dash.
space
You
right
can
here?
move again because you can't end your turn there.
1, 2, 3. Run away!
Run away!
And just to make sure, no jingle jingle from my bell trap, right?
Correct. No jingle jangle from your bell trap. Also, the
Jingle,
glowing
jingle,
axe
jingle.
disappears.
Okay, well, good to know. That was
Alright,
fun.
fuck that. Shoot! Alright, I say we cheese it and go back to the rest
So
of
here's
the
what I
dungeon.
think. I think if we would have come here when Vaz was here, that would have sucked.
I kind of agree.
It seems like a spiritual weapon that's bound to that spot.
That's exactly what it is.
Hey! And you can't attack a spiritual weapon, so that makes sense. Okay. Can we go back to single file?
I'll
You
follow.
may try.
You may try.
You slosh your way through the flooded crypt, squeezing through the narrow tunnels,
I like it.
finally ascending back past your bell trap.
Yes, we know it's here, so our buddies won't go.
Do you want me to remove
Tripping.
it, or are you going to leave it there?
No, if you can just. I'm picking it back up again.
Copy. You pick it back up.
Destroy it.
Kill him.
And then Crows ends up here next to
Do
us.
it.
So we're not leaving without him. As we pass back through this area, the rat's still lying there dead, right?
Oh yeah, super dead.
I would just like to take a couple of stones and make a little cairn for the little beast.
You're a strange
I
man.
feel like Robert would actually be all about that.
I mean, it's not the biggest deal in the world. It's a rat, but it's sort of just a general good sign of being less maladapted than one previously thought.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you're not there yet. Okay.
Well,
you're
I
there.
mean, here's the
This
thing.
dry, partially collapsed room. There we go. This dry, partially collapsed room contains a stone altar with humanoid skulls and bones piled around it. The top of the altar is covered with dozens of half-melted candles made of black wax, all currently unlit.
Oh,
Ooh, important note there.
I
Maybe
will
we should
knock
light
the
them.
candles off the altar.
I'm
All
getting
right.
away from the altar.
You desecrate the altar.
I don't think I have holy water or anything on me.
You don't gain any additional temporary hit points because you already have some, but this is probably a good thing to do.
Yeah, at least knocking the candles off was for the point of I'll light a stick of incense
Mm-hmm.
and put it on the altar and pray to my god.
Do you mind if I... Oh, never mind. You did it. Okay.
All right. Now, up ahead, this room looks somewhat different than the last time most of you walked through here.
Yeah.
In that
Robert
it has
just walks in and
collapsed.
says, "What the fuck?"
There's still a chamber, but you have to crawl through debris that has landed all over the place. There's smoldering scorch marks all over the walls, and corpses floating or pinned beneath the twisted rubble.
Those cultists are still here, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Just making sure.
She's a real fixer-upper.
Yeah.
Hey, location. Mark
Location.
this
Okay, let's move along, my little dumplings.
down. Not your dumpling. I'm Robert's dumpling.
I'm here for it.
What
Oh, you-
was that noise?
It's the bad noise. The bad noise of badness.
All right, who's stacking? I feel like somebody's stacking on top of each other.
No,
No
we're
one's
four.
stacking. We're
Oh,
good.
no, my
No, we're four.
yeah, no, you guys are good. My there we go. Yep. All right,
You
this
suck!
is near the area up ahead where you rescued the captives, and it's also near the zombie door.
Zombie door.
Zombie boy.
Hey there, zombie door.
I was gonna say zombie boy, but that works.
Zombie door.
This is truly a cursed place. Darius, you're lurking in the back.
Yes, I'm about to throw a torch and kill everybody. No, I'm just making sure that I'm getting all of Robert's set up. It's
Why
kind of
does
hard because I'm
Robert have
having
Actually,
wrench.
well, it hasn't been 24 hours since the explosion happened. You can smell the gas starting to return, but it recharges on a 24-hour cycle.
Okay, hold on a second. Doing some math here.
Yeah, why is the wrench there, by the way?
I don't know. I didn't put a wrench on him.
What did we say the wrench meant? Is there a reason it might? Okay, cool.
Just put a wrench on it.
Put a dog on.
Bird on.
Just put a wrench on it and call it steampunk.
There's the hobo door. There it is.
All right. Now, before we go in the hobo door, do we want to look around the rest of it, or hunky dory? Good. Because I think we should look this way and make sure nothing else is lurking.
I would agree.
Hold on, I'm doing math. I'm doing chemistry here. Give me a minute.
Wait, pause it. Pause. We'll give pause for chemistry.
Umberto stops to do some chemistry.
Pulls out an abacus.
This is where we cornered ourselves the other day and wasted several hours. Thank you, some guy, for reminding about that wonderful time.
Hey, some
that
guy.
happened.
I
Hey,
thought
some
we
guy.
we were gonna speak with this.
Can you link my video, please?
No, don't link the video. No.
Link the video.
No, don't do it.
Does it have to do with the letter P?
Hey guy.
You promised that was just between us.
Never.
Also, I think Joe died
Only a little.
because the stream seems paused. Is it still moving?
I got better.
It's still moving for me.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
Maybe
look at our
maybe I'm
names.
just so inanimate that it's impossible to tell between my live and dead state.
That's, you know what?
Yeah,
I'll ask your wife, but that's not polite.
Yo, the map isn't moving. I'm waiting for you guys to do stuff. Of course I look like a corpse. Also, enjoy your tasty disadvantage.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding. You didn't draw a dick. That's unforgivable.
I was gonna
You're
say,
fine.
wait.
Okay, so methane needs to be at 5% per volume in order to explode. So the flow rate for that amount of volume
Oh my
is
God, Kevin.
actually rather high. I would say we're talking a really, like, this thing has to be right on top of the goddamn mainline sewer in order for that much methane to
It's
be
whatever Joe says. God damn it! Bring in
Joe
real life.
says that some guy inflicts disadvantage on you by spending points for insulting the DM. Thank you, some guy.
Whoa!
Wait, on what?
On
Who is
me.
it? Oh,
my
Darius.
goodness.
For that
Aha,
snipe about
Darius.
my wife. Get wrecked, nerd.
I mean, it was a snipe about you. I love your wife. It's
That's
you
fair.
I have a problem
Well,
with.
that's the problem is... Oh, never mind.
Yeah, moving on.
Also, by the way, thank you, Drew. Your suggestion fixed my problem.
all right, so it wasn't just
His horrible face again.
la, 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 la. All right. Whoa, I just pressed a bad button. What do you guys do? What do you do?
We were gonna clear these two areas, right?
Yeah, we're just gonna make sure nothing's hanging out there.
Check if dead.
So let's all surround. Well, first of all, before we go there, let's check the rest of these rooms. Okay, nothing and nothing. Okay, now let's all surround it and make sure that lady's good and gone.
Oh, yeah. This is going to be hilarious.
So I say we put Crozen. No, Crozen, you should be there next to the door. So let's switch you and Robert. Yep, there we go. I'm fast, so I will take the farther part. Why can't I move? Why can't I move? There we go.
We all
Why
say
can't
shark
I?
bait. Ooh ha ha.
And then we'll have Robert here, so we'll all be at the four corners of doom.
Mhm.
And I think just like last time, we'll all be ready to kill, and Robert will open the thingamajig.
All right. Robert heaves the sarcophagus lid over.
I ready in action to shoot the shit out of the whatever the hell's in there.
With arcane energy coalescing in your hand, you see nothing but the corpse of a Reaper of Baal.
Oh, thank God.
Except that on the inside of the sarcophagus lid, painted in blood, the last act of strength with a wavering finger,
Oh, no.
is a skull surrounded by blood droplets, the symbol of Baal.
Ooh. Well, at least they had sense to go out with style.
I think I have water on me.
Deface it. Deface this image.
I have a water skin. I'll take some of my water and deface the image.
Okay. You wash it away. A chill passes
Sarcophagi.
over you, but then it is gone.
And I would like to take this time, because she has like a different costume, right, than the other cultist
It's
did?
soaked in blood. It's
I
been
get that.
soaking in blood for 24 hours.
What about her cool daggers?
Those she has.
I'll take the cool daggers.
Okay, you take 2 wickedly curved assassin daggers.
Nice.
All right.
And yeah, that's
Well-
good.
What will you do?
Oh yeah, there should be scorch marks in there. It was on fire, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, there's a lot. There's a lot in there. Soot, smoke, blood, all sorts of badness.
I will
Probably also
pull her
urine.
out of the sarcophagus and just lay her on the ground. She
Wait.
doesn't deserve a proper burial.
Is that a
You're
proper burial?
Unburying the corpse.
Oh well, I mean, she's just hanging out in the sarcophagus,
Right.
right?
She's already like you can. Okay.
Hold on, we're just backing away here.
Okay. The rest of the walkways, you start being like, "No, you don't deserve this," and you start hauling the dead assassin out of the tomb, spilling
I just throw her on the ground. Just
blood
throw her on the
all
ground. She's
over the front of you. Just
Don't
so much
care.
blood.
Don't
Oh.
care.
Oh God.
All right.
Was she human? Was she human?
Yes.
Yeah, see, why are you doing this? This is totally unconstitutional for how you act.
She doesn't deserve a good burial.
This is Vegas all over again.
You don't
Alright.
remember that. You were too drunk to remember that.
So this is difficult terrain right here, right? But I can stand
Correct.
here.
Correct.
I'm gonna hang out here and yeah, be ready for
All right,
Open
he's
the thing.
watching the secret door. What are the rest of you doing?
I think we gotta check that door. Let's check that door.
I could be summoning an evil person, maybe. I could maybe use some help.
Fine. Robert just like peeks his head in, just in case.
All right, so the only light source leaves Darius behind.
Well, oh wait, we're all going somewhere. What? Where are we going?
He's gonna pull the body out. I think, right?
Wait, I thought we did all that already.
Yeah, that happened. That's a thing that happened. We just described that
Yeah.
happening. You're covered in blood.
Yeah.
The body's out. We're ready to move on.
I thought we were preparing for killing things. Okay.
Nope.
Well,
I
we're
mean, only through the secret door.
I'm gonna say I don't know what you're doing over there, but
I'm gonna peek my head down here real quick.
Tell me
wanna
when
be
you wish
here.
to open its secrets.
I'm ready.
Okay. Who opens the secret door?
Should it not be Robert? I feel like it should be Robert.
either you or Robert, because you guys are both tanky or can spell dodge.
Robert.
Sure, Robert. Why not?
Meat shield. Go.
Maybe you should stand on the other side then, like where he
Okay.
was, so that way we can move forward. Wait, Umberto, where even are you?
I'm standing in the rubble and I'm looking over his shoulder, ready to behold.
Optic
Why not?
blast.
Do I not see you for some reason?
Yeah, I can't
Where
see
are
you either.
Yeah,
But I
he
trust
he
you.
can't even see himself. I know he
No, I
has.
can see myself.
Oh yeah. He can see
Oh.
himself because he has
It's
light.
because he was under the other guy. You didn't. Put
Oh,
him
that would do
over
it.
The
All right. Well,
corpse.
corpse man is gone.
Yay. Okay. Cool. Then I'm gonna hang out here and be ready to poke my head out and be like doing one of these like haha, and then
Do
shoot goes-
you open the secret door?
We
Oh,
opened the
God.
secret door.
Yeah.
Open
yeah.
that secret door. I have a cat. Oh my god. Oh my god.
It grinds and sloshes, revealing beyond it a flooded chamber.
By the way, that music peaked right at the right time.
The 10-foot wide
Clutch
flooded
music.
passage is braced at regular intervals by wooden beam. Old torch stubs float
Amen.
on the murky water. Where to?
I think through yon secret door.
I think that's the only option.
There's a door to the right. The passage leads ahead.
Robert knows the way. Which
I got my daggers at the ready. Ready and waiting.
Umberto just like powers ahead.
Slosh, slosh, slosh. Remember, you have to slosh here.
Oh, sorry. I will try to accommodate the slosh.
Do we want to check this door first, or just continue forward? Clear this room.
What was the question?
Check this door.
Oh,
Or
by the
continue
rule
forward.
of left wall, I would say continue, but by the rule of not getting stabbed in the ass, I would say check the door.
I feel like we should probably check the door.
Okay.
I support that.
What I would like to do though before we check the door, give me just a second. I'm just looking up a quick spell because I don't spellcast that often. Where are you? Here we go. Okay, concentration. Yeah. Robert is going to go ahead and cast. Wait, actually, quick question. In the next battle, Crozen, are you planning on raging? You are, right?
He
Depending
has
on the
4
battle.
now?
I have 3.
3, okay.
I wish I had 4.
Are you going to rage? Yes or no?
It entirely depends on the severity of the situation.
Okay, never mind. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
You're good.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Do you open the scary door?
I say open the scary door.
We open the scary door.
You open the scary door.
Some guy, I'm sorry.
It appears to be a flooded old cellar of some kind.
I'm an old seller.
Of some kind.
I sell
The
wine.
cellar kind. Stop immediately.
Wait. Hold on.
Shit, dude.
I'm moving as well. Hold on.
You may move up to your move speed.
I just wanted to be at the doorway. I just wanted to be
Mhm.
at the door.
The water
Oh, shit,
bubbles and
Spike, bro.
churns
Woo!
as skeletons
Oh, ow.
rise up from the flooded sewer, the flooded cellar.
Skeletons.
Ass on a
strike.
cracker! We're screwed!
They're skeletons. They're like what?
We're fine, guys.
We're level 3!
We're gods.
Initiative. Roll that initiative.
Roll for initiative.
We're caps! I got Robert. I'll
Okay.
handle Robert. The token is activated.
Yes.
Trap card.
1 moment.
Does that work? Why doesn't that work? Okay.
Oh,
God, that's
did I
really...
did I do that as Robert?
You're just like slamming.
No, I
a
did
whole
that
bunch
as
of
Barto.
old
Hold on.
persons.
I got this.
Darius.
1 second. 1 second.
7.
And okay, cool. I'll take care of the what it does later. I just needed to get it on there. Okay, cool.
Okay, did that work? Yeah, okay, that worked. Alright, switching back to myself. Ow, stop biting me, cat.
No.
No.
This is love bites. This is, I
Mhm.
love you so much, let me gnaw on your flesh.
All right. Is everyone good?
I think so.
Yes.
Umberto, your turn.
Ow, damn it. Sorry, being bitten. I can see this one.
Correct.
I would have negative
will
or
have-
disadvantage.
It has cover, so it has +2 to its armor class.
Me. Behold!
Optic blast. If your allies weren't in your way, that would have hit. But unfortunately,
Yes, I'm a crack.
you have to aim carefully to avoid fragging your friends, and therefore it ricochets off into the wall, effectively. Crozan, it's your turn.
What
4
am I
Jack
doing?
Skellingtons await you.
Oh, Jax.
You're gonna rage? No? Okay.
What are your skeletons? They'll be fine. We'll be
I
fine.
mean, you got 3, but yeah, that's cool.
Fuck.
It's almost
You
like
attempt
it'd be nice
grab
to
it
have an
and
advantage.
It fights back.
Should I? And I should probably get out of the way, shouldn't I? No.
Okay, you step to the side. Robert's turn.
Robert is going to... Guys, we should save our big stuff, right, for later, you think?
Probably.
Okay. Then, at this point, he is going to... Oh, right now he's in this guy's range, so he's gonna... You know what? Let's test this out. He's gonna go to full defense. He wants to try and have these guys pound on him. So he's
Alright.
gonna hold up his shields and dodge and just taunt them to come for him. For him to
Alright.
destroy them.
He going off tank.
Wait. No. I'm not a cleric. He's gonna turn undead. He's a cleric. He's gonna turn undead. That makes way more
okay.
sense.
Click it. See what happens.
Okay. Gonna go click.
It should have a
Robert, come here.
description on it.
I see.
This is the first time someone's actually turned undead in ages. Present
Right?
your holy symbol. Deo Gracia.
So he uses an action. All undead within 30 feet have to make a saving throw of wisdom, DC 13. If they fail, they run away like little lambs.
The
So they are
light
going.
of Ilmater pours forward, and the skeletons recoil from its glory
Woo!
in terror.
That
They
was a
have
good
to-
turn.
They have to run away from him with a dash, and if they can't run anywhere, then they have to dodge.
hmm
If we hit them, they are no longer going to start running away if they take damage. Just so you guys. Not individually. You can hit one individually, and only he stop. The rest will panic. But if you hit them all, they will all come back at us.
So we need to focus.
Yeah, we want to focus fire one at a time.
Okay.
Exactly.
They cannot get any further away, so they all... Well, that'll be on their turn. Hey, it's their turn. They all take the dodge action,
Woo!
which I'm not going to put an icon on for the moment, but
Yeah.
yes.
And now we should be able to just pick a partner and start dancing.
Take away one of his channel divinity uses.
Yes.
Darius,
He
it's your
does not
move.
get another until a short rest.
It's your move, Darius.
Perfect. I'm gonna run up and I'm gonna, I guess, since we have line of sight for Umberto, I'll start with this one. So I would like to move here and then here, and I'm gonna just try and hit this guy. I know my first attack has this. Well, actually, wait, fear condition. Let me go to the conditions real quick. Where is it? Where's frightened? Here we go. Frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. Will only move closer to its source of fear. Okay, so I get no bonus against it. In this,
so you just have
sense.
to bring your disadvantage on this.
Yep, absolutely.
Also,
so I'm gonna do so.
Turned creatures are not frightened.
Oh, never mind. Sorry, you're right.
It's all good.
They're just turned. Okay.
Roll your attack with disadvantage.
Yep, doing it. Disadvantage. Rapier. Still an
Every
11.
time you roll, that's a lot of dice.
Right? That's how
It
all
adds
his
too
characters
many.
work. It does add extra dice. It shows more dice than are actually getting rolled. Yeah, even cowering in the corner, its armor scraps protect it. And you do not burn your disadvantage because it's dodging, so it didn't apply.
Oh. Okay.
So, do you use your bonus action to stab with your offhand weapon?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Roll it, still with disadvantage. It is still defending.
Oh god, that's not the right one.
Umberto, prepare your move. You're next.
Yeah.
A natural 1. You drop the dagger and it splashes into the cellar.
Estoy
Glorious.
listo.
It is your turn, Umberto.
I no longer have this guy is the target. Am I right?
Yeah, and I'm gonna turn off his indicator.
He didn't
Well,
take damage though.
Given
I'm
that
gonna turn
his
on his indicator.
given that his indicator is still on, I will go ahead and behold, mother.
God, it's a good thing we had Robert.
All right, yeah. So you miss,
Robert's shoulders are real tired.
dude. He's so burly. He's such a carry. All right. It is Crozan's turn.
I will
All right,
attempt
buddy.
to grapple said.
Roll an opposed athletics check.
Woo!
Yeah, you seize the skeleton. You may deliver swift justice with your punches, or you may yeet it into a wall.
I can throw it prone, can I?
Yes.
I would like to do that.
All right. It will not take damage if that's what you do. It'll just go prone.
That's what I do. Yes.
Throw it to me.
Everyone gets advantage now.
But you,
All right.
since you're grappling him, you can just hold him prone, so he's just
I
stuck
can.
there.
All right. So he holds the target prone. is-
Slightly underwater, as if it doesn't.
It's like, drown, as it's just.
Why would it work?
Robert's turn. I assume he's gonna walk up and hit it hard.
Oh yeah. Oh
All right.
yeah.
This is a normal attack. It took full defense as its action, but it's
But it's
prone.
also prone. Yeah,
So,
exactly.
Normal attack.
Behold.
Smite it with a mighty smiting. Hey, it actually takes a crunch, and it takes extra damage.
What?
It is vulnerable to bludgeoning attacks.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Very good, very good, very good.
Let me just look up
I believe that's basically double damage.
Yeah,
Since
double
that's
damage.
what you've
It
been
takes.
doing to us the whole time.
Yep.
Ooh,
It
that's
shatters
a lot
the
of
skeleton
damage.
in a single blow.
Woo! Go, Robert. Oh my gosh, you lovely, lovely bastard. Love it.
Let me smash.
Let me smash. Okay, so I'm guessing this is our new target now.
The skeletons take full defense and cower. Darius,
Woo!
it's your turn.
Well, I'm basically useless here because of the way you've done your this permanent disadvantage that won't go away.
Just try to
let
make
me
a
see
regular
what I've
attack,
got.
Right?
Kind of, yeah.
Although that's no, because it's already a disadvantage.
Haha! I am smart. I'm gonna take out my light hammer.
There we go.
And
Never
I'm going
leave
to
home
walk.
without it.
Never leave home without your light hammer. And I am going to with disadvantage because I suck. Wait, actually, no, yeah. Okay, this will get rid of my disadvantage because he's. Oh wait, no, he's not prone. Shit. Okay. God damn it. Well, here we go. Suck an egg.
And you miss.
Yep.
I can just imagine him just having a ball peen hammer, just a really tiny one, just dink.
Okay, I have an idea. I'm walking away. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, wrong guy. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. These guys can't see me. I'm going to stealth so that way I can try and get over this horrible disadvantage.
Okay. Roll for stealth.
And whoop. Wait, that's not disadvantage. No. Go. Wait.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it can be. That's right. It is. Yes. Ha!
Oh, I see what you did there.
I
see what
beat
you did
your
there.
stupid thing. I have a 12.
12.
12.
It is
Yeah, baby.
Umbarto's turn.
He might just have stepped aside.
All right. Well,
So I'm gonna say.
Optic
forward and
blast?
Optic blast, baby. We're
So
gonna
he's
move
gotta,
him up.
He's gotta scooch away, right? Doesn't he?
Oh yeah, can you scooch him? Yeah, there we go.
Well, he was here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna take all of his movement just to get through the door. So I'm
Just-
gonna put him here,
he's gonna
and he's
miss
gonna
anyway.
shoot. The guy has cover.
Yeah.
He will
sounds
optic
good.
blast. He rolls at what, +5?
Yes.
You know what? I'll roll for him. I have that
Do it.
godlike power.
Do it. Roll for him. With disadvantage. Oh wait, I thought he rolled. Never mind. I saw my 12 and I was like, I think 12 will do it.
Sorry, I'm back.
Well,
We went
now that
for
you're
you.
back, roll
You did
optic
a
blast with disadvantage.
Wait, with disadvantage?
Yeah,
'Cause
they
he's
all took
guarding.
a full defense action, so they're all
Oh,
highly
yeah,
defended.
sure. I gotcha.
Yep.
We moved you forward so you could actually see him and shoot.
That was the correct move. I agree. All right.
So roll
disadvantage.
with
on
disadvantage.
Eldritch Blast.
And he
On.
missed.
Oh, that's 25.
It's the most exciting combat in the history of combats. Crozan, your turn.
I mean, at least they're not eating our haunches. That's
That is
something.
fair. It's your haunches remain uneaten.
So I would wish to grab him.
Okay, roll an opposed grapple check. Now you should have disadvantage because he is full defense, and I didn't do that last time. So
No, you don't.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
well, you grapple
Hey!
him successfully. You apply the grappled condition. The grappled condition.
Wait, why did he roll with my roll?
Because he was hooked up
so
as you
fucked
last
up.
time.
Yeah, I set myself to be you for one round
Oh.
while you were gone. So
Yeah, sorry.
act like that didn't happen.
It didn't
The grappled
happen.
condition.
Throw him prone.
All right, and now you subject him to the prone condition.
Woo!
Putting him
I'm
in,
able to move him as well.
yes,
Thi-
up to
this
half your
is
speed,
kind
but
of
basically one
like-
square because you're also in the water.
Right. So I wish to move to right here.
Yeah.
This
Alright.
is some 50 Shades of Grey shit.
The
Like,
still having the
beatdowns
damage
will
checks.
continue until morale improves.
Yes.
All right, Robert, commence beatdown.
Robert is doing hammer time, baby.
This is a normal attack. No advantage,
Normal
no
attack.
disadvantage.
Correct. And he brings down his Warhammer of Justice. Yeah, baby!
Crunch.
18.
Oh, Robert.
You
you
smash.
Let me
is
smash.
By your
very
powers combined,
similar.
you can kill one skeleton around.
5, 10, 15, 20,
It only takes.
how
25,
many,
30.
how many third level characters does it take to kill 5 skeletons?
They take full defense on their turn because they're still turnt.
They are.
They're mad turnt. All right, Darius,
Turn
you
now!
have stealth. Your turn.
All right, I'm gonna pop out right here and throw a dagger as I jump across. So 5,
Right.
10, 15, 20,
Boink.
and I attack from stealth. So optic blast.
Roll a normal attack.
Roll on a normal attack. I'm not Robert. Here we
You
go.
are not Robert. That is correct.
Whoop. Ah.
Yeah, nope.
For the
Splashes
love of
into
God
the water behind you.
and all that is holy. Okay, well, that was nice.
Good talk.
I'm going to walk back and do the same thing.
Okay, you re-stealth.
Re-stealth.
Roll stealth.
Rolling a stealth.
Umbarto, Crozan, Robert. You are very
I
stealthy.
stand ready.
I am very stealthy.
Umbarto, it's your turn. What do you do?
I move in here, and then I'm going to fire on this target.
Thank you.
Okay. Roll
With...
with disadvantage.
Oh, yep, it's still turned on.
Mhm.
Firing. Woo!
Also, Kevin, don't know if you were here for it, but bludgeoning does ×2 damage to these guys, just so you know.
Okay, I can use my spiritual or my my weapon. My
Well, I think you've already Optic Blast, I'm just letting you know.
yeah, but I'll use my Pact of the Blade to get a mace or a flail or something. If we get into
Crozan,
melee
it's your
range.
turn. It is literally going to take your entire turn to cross the chamber.
It will do that. Yes, that will happen.
Okay, move on up.
Nothing of
Robert's turn.
importance
Oh,
was
this
lost.
guy's no longer turned. Because he took damage.
Oh, that's right! From Optic Blast.
Yes. Robert's turn.
Robert is gonna, I think, try and just murder hose this guy. Yeah. It's gonna be hard because he doesn't have his advantage, but
He's not defending though, is he? Because he.
well, no, he's
He hasn't
still
had his turn yet, so he still dodged.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hoya! Hammer of Justice.
That's
Hammer
a
of.
rough one.
Hammer of
All right.
Satasaurus Rex.
Attack of the skeletons. This one is still, oh god, we're all going to die.
Again.
Again. I don't want to die again. Meanwhile, his compatriot is going to try to slap Robert.
No, don't try to slap Robert.
Let me slap.
Ooh.
That would do it.
That
That'll
is a
slap
hit.
Robert.
He takes 4 points of damage. Fortunately, for desecrating the altar, he gained 5 temporary hit points.
Yay, he's still up.
Look at that.
Someone reduce his health, please.
I did. He's
Excellent.
reduced.
Darius, it is your turn. One of the schmoes is no longer in full defense.
I'm gonna shake him. I pop out and I throw a dagger.
Okay, he has +2 to his armor class. Roll it. You have advantage because you are coming from stealth.
That's right. He's a schmuck and I know it. Hoya!
That is so many dice.
That'll do it. He gets a sneak attack because, you know.
You deal 18 points of damage.
Holy shit!
Hoya! Dagger right into his head. See, when they're
You
not
shatter the
covering-
skull.
How does
We're
he do 18? Shouldn't he do 16?
You deal 16 points of damage.
The 2 was just for spiciness, all right?
Exactly. +2 for spice.
I had
Continue
a
your
little
turn.
zhuzh
Umberto,
on it.
it is your turn.
I want to
So
go
am I.
be sneaky again. I'm gonna pop out for a little hidey hide.
Alright, I'm going to position myself here and use a rare ability that I have never used before on this channel. Ever.
Is it Optic Blast?
It's Optic Blast. But you deal so much Optic Blast damage, you frag the skeleton into dust with a single
Woo!
Optic Blast.
Dang!
Oh, finally!
The evil is defeated. You may continue on your quest.
No, we exterminated the tiefling for being
No, you God, make Baldur's Gate great again, huh?
Oh,
No, we
yeah.
All right.
we rescued her. She's safe. It's good.
Just
Is there
because you're
anything
tiefling,
weird with
yes.
this room?
What was that?
Is there anything weird with this room?
There's nothing weird in this room.
All right.
You mean
That's
there's
boogie.
nothing weird here on this very obvious passageway?
You want to search it, Umberto?
I will search it even though I'm stupid.
Roll an
And-
investigation check.
Also, mate, did they have shields on them or no?
There's nothing interesting whatsoever about this room. Or that area right there.
Did the skellies have shields?
They did not.
Okay, just making sure.
Did you gather all your knives?
I have this dream. Yes, I go recover my nothing knifes, and I'm like, oh yeah, good.
All right.
Back. All's
Tell-
well in the world.
Tell me about your dream.
Who's mad at Darius?
Darius gets another disadvantage.
That
Oh
seems
my.
honestly, that seems fair. I respect that.
Kind of agree, because he's kind of...
Ah no!
The double deuce.
Just one.
It's because we
Yeah.
both went in for it. All right,
Oh.
Robert. What horrors await you in this next
It appears that
chamber?
Robert sees something ahead of us. Present just like immediately behind him, using him as a meat shield. Obviously terrified. Let's scooch you on forward then, shall we?
Yes.
Shit went down in this room.
Oh,
Oh my, there was a sacrifice. There was
There
a
was a
firefight!
firefight!
Nice. For those of you who haven't watched Boondock Saints, sorry. For those of you who have, you're welcome.
Beyond the
I'm so
hall,
sorry.
a
Rats
flooded
eating the
chamber
corpse?
opens up with rough-hewn steps climbing to the north, south, and northeast.
I see some nice
floor-
treasure chests.
The floor buckles up above the waterline in the middle of the room, forming a small island. Corpses and doused torches float in the water around the island. Upon the island, one corpse looms larger than the other. A tall, unarmored brute with a great club scattered from his hand and a scarred face. What do you do?
Does Darius recognize this imposing figure in the middle?
Not from this range.
Are we talking about? Wait, who is the imposing figure? Is it? I see rats. These rats, right?
Yeah,
dude right
no,
there.
the imposing figure is a corpse.
Oh, that one. Okay. Also, by the way, I was slightly distracted because it took me a second to realize we were locks and not headphones hanging out near the.
They're all mimics. That's what they are.
All right, what will the party do?
Oh, aha!
You gain inspiration. Excellent.
Woo! I'm gonna hold on to that.
You probably should.
Glorious. Thank you, friend. So it wasn't anything that I did. I assumed it was something that I did. I love it. That's glorious. Where does it go? Here we go. There it goes. Oh, that looks rad. Oh my gosh, I've never seen that before.
Oh,
Right?
these
The
are
little
some-
dragon icon?
That's so cool. Can I go up and investigate this imposing figure I might recognize from
This
my time at court?
is the corpse of Mortlock Van Tempur.
What? Sorry, chat.
Hashtag gasp.
Yes. This is the corpse of Mortlock Van Tempur.
Do you guys know what this means? Neither do I. Go ahead. Sorry.
Why does that name sound super familiar?
Because he's the one who owns the bathhouse.
Yeah, that's why no one showed up
Oh.
for work, because the owner is fucking dead. Oh shit, but remember when the guy said, it's finished?
Oh.
Yeah, this is a ritual murder. Can I do... I want to inspect this to see if this has any resemblance to a ritual killing
Roll
from any of...
religion.
Mhm.
This does not look like a ritual killing. None of the proper religious elements are in here, and there's other corpses all over, crushed with a great club.
Oh
Much
my
like
god.
the great club, just out of Mortlock's hands.
So Mortlock was defending himself?
Looks like it.
What did he die of? Can I tell?
That's a medicine check.
I'll try it, but I'm bad at it. I would say Robert would probably be the one to try it. I feel like Robert would be more interested too. Let me dial him up.
Medicine or insight? I mean,
Medicine. Insight is interpersonal reading somebody.
okay.
Medicine
is
is
see how who got killed, what, where, what, why.
Mhm.
CSI it, do it.
No
Oh,
advantage
he's
on
got-
that, please.
Yeah, let me turn that off. Turn that off here.
That'd be disadvantage also, by the way.
Wow, that was a hell of a roll. Stab wounds, particularly a bad one to the stomach, but he was covered in them.
At a guess.
Possibly-
Who's
Defensive.
the one who likes knives? Ball? Bane?
Ball is the one who likes knives. They're defensive wounds. He was in a fight. He gave as well as he got, but until the end.
Are these people who are dying or who are dead the ones who were the one who liked knives? So you said it was Ball?
Yeah, it's minions of Ball.
Okay. So why would Ball kill him if he was running the thing that was shading all three of them?
He is known as the least important son of the high Duke person.
Oh.
Sacrifice.
Wait, isn't that your daddy?
There's 4 dukes of Baldur's
Sorry.
Gate.
Oh, okay.
I didn't mean high duke. Out of the regular dukes, she's like kind of got the most clout, basically. So there's the Grand Duke, the Grand Duchess Anastasia of Baldur's Gate. He's currently missing, but also the most important. Below him are 3 more dukes. One of them's kind of a pansy, one of them's new, and then she's been basically a badass and is like really angry, and she does her thing. And this son, from what we've been told, is a punk. He's ugly, and she hates him.
Well, I hate him too.
You hate everyone.
I've got a heart full of hate. I see yummies in here.
Oh, the
Let's
pieces
check
are just
out
rats eating the bodies, by the way.
Also, question, Mr. Mate Man. Is Mortimer, is he wearing Mortlock rather, is he wearing anything that shows that he's like a cultist kind of a thing going on?
Good question.
One moment. Oh, I might even have a handout of him. Give me a sec while I pull this up.
Yeah, if you do, that'd be great. Because I'm thinking
he had no armor. He had a heavy crossbow, a great club.
Oh yeah.
Let me see
heavy
if I can-
crossbow, great club, apparently a shitload of AC, or I mean hit points.
Mhm. I don't know if I have a handout, unfortunately. Wait. I do.
Woo! I think the party just found my corpse. Grab, no.
Oh,
Oh, he nasty.
Dad.
He is Fug Butley.
Fug Butley. Nice. So he looks like this. Doesn't appear to be garbed in any cultist wear.
Correct. I think that's the Van I think that's the Van Thampur insignia on him.
Perfect. I was just gonna ask that. Yeah.
I'm not positive though.
He looks like a big burly dude, but probably not so big and burly that our big burly dude probably couldn't carry him out of here, right?
It would be a process to get him all the way out, but it's definitely something you could do.
I'm thinking, gentlemen, if you agree, once we do,
Evidence of his death. I agree.
yeah, once we secure the dungeon, we'll check that upper area, we'll check the chest, and once we've secured ourselves, we probably bring him up. And I think what we do is we turn him into the guard. We, however, sit on the information that, we kind of keep it on the down low that he was killed by cultists, and we see if once he turns up dead, if somebody either has a story to tell or find out if anybody tries to make it look like something else happened. Kind of keep an eye out and see if there's maybe some double crossing happening.
Hide the origins of his necrosis.
Yeah, exactly. That's the Suisun way of saying it.
What
I
will
agree.
you do?
I like money.
Yeah, I
I'm
think-
kind of
the chat.
greedy.
Let's
so
maybe go explore first before we just go for the cash.
All right.
I don't want to get snuck up on while we're trying to open trapped chests. You know what I mean?
money says these things are full of traps.
The chamber beyond. Burned torch stubs litter the floor of this hall, the western end of which is occupied by 3 6-foot-tall painted wooden statues. Each statue stands atop a 2-foot-high block of red stone, making it look taller and foreboding.
I'm guessing they are Bane, Maul, and Merkul.
Yep. The center statue resembles a heavily armored man whose face is hidden behind the fearsome visor of his helmet. He's painted red, except for his right gauntlet, which is black. Clutched in his gauntlet is a blood-red spear pointing upward. The statue to the north depicts a purple-garbed male noble wearing a harlequin mask and holding a dagger behind his back. The statue to the south portrays a black-robed skeleton with its jaw open wide and its bony hands outstretched.
Are they immovable off their pedestals?
You'd have to inspect. You can't really tell from here.
I'm willing to inspect.
Roll a charisma saving throw.
I'm good at that.
Yeah, I was worried about that.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. That's Robert. Hold on.
Well, I mean, Yeah.
I mean, it's the same rule.
Okay.
It should be.
You feel a sudden compulsion to obey and to kneel before Bane. Kneel before Bane. But you resist it.
Okay. If I can, I will try to knock the statue off the pedestal.
Roll an athletics check. It takes all your might, but you cast the statue of Bane down, and it cracks as it falls.
I ask for help pulling the others and making a bonfire out of it.
I would like to real the quick.
Mm-hmm.
Let's have the guys with good saves do this. I say the barbarian and I should hang back, and then assist if needed.
Yes, all
Okay.
of that.
I think the strength saving throw I may need help with, but the charisma I can probably handle. But slap me senseless if I start doing anything weird, okay?
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take out some of that rope.
Woo!
Okay, you
And
grab your
I'm
rope.
I'm making a lasso just in case I need to wrap this guy up.
I say, this is my destiny. I am the one who is to throw down the false gods. I step forward and throw down this statue.
Umberto,
Robert
gain
will
inspiration from chat.
Ah, huzzah! Now, how do I do that?
I will show you. It's above your
And I can
proficiency
redeem it.
bonus. It's on your character sheet.
Oh, I see it.
I think
Oh.
Umberto's helping you. I think he's gonna. I don't know.
Robert would probably help me.
Who has the better strength? Or is he?
Probably Robert.
Robert probably does. I only have a plus.
He's got a
Zero.
13.
One?
Robert's
I've
got
got
a plus
13
1.
as well. I've
Okay.
got a 13 as well. So
Then roll an athletics check with advantage as Robert helps you.
okay. Here comes that athletics.
Hey!
All right. You cast the statue of Baal to the ground.
I throw it upon the other one,
All right.
and then I say, "Now for the third," and I attack this other one.
All right. Roll an athletics check.
Oh, I used up my inspiration. Shit, I shouldn't have done that. Oh well.
Yeah, you did not actually use your inspiration because you just had assistance moving the thing.
Oh, that's right. Okay. So
There you go.
Okay, I thought I used it. Okay.
No, you did not use it. You just had it.
All right.
He was helping you. All right, roll it.
Thank you, Captain James T. King.
All right. As you
I
cast
don't need your help,
the
Robert.
statue
Arrgh!
of Miracle to the ground,
And then I
a
cast-
shiver passes through your bones,
Shit.
and you hear a whisper in your mind. No God, no light will save you from death.
I mean, that's true.
You are cursed.
Oh!
Oh.
You
That's
and
just like-
Robert are both cursed.
Oh, shit.
Wait, we were blessed before. Does that zero it out?
No.
Or
Neither of you can gain any benefit from magical healing.
Whoa!
Uh-oh.
oh.
Until...
That said, the gods of light will definitely look upon this act with kindness and glory and shit, but the gods of death get to do some stuff. Robert
Oh,
gets
yeah.
disadvantage, and
Oh,
fortunately
yeah.
for the party, they find a small treasure in this room.
Hey!
You
There was-
find
The statues were worth a little bit. There was a little bit of gold on the statues, and we should.
Guys, there's
gold
gold in them
pieces.
thar statues.
all right.
Glorious.
You set the statues aflame.
I ignite them. Yeah.
Yes, and the smoke fills the very poorly ventilated room. What will you do next?
When it all sucks.
I will throw a stick of holy incense and
Mhm.
pray over the.
All right.
I think we should get our loot and get out of here and go get you guys uncursed. This is bad.
Yeah, I'm willing to start to leave after everything. What's in here? What's going on in here?
No, yeah, we should definitely... Oh, careful, my friend!
Roll a dexterity saving throw, Umberto.
I am
Off.
at disadvantage as well because chat,
Yep.
Lichette,
No, you
Fuck
don't have
you.
disadvantage. Oh, yeah, you are.
Lichette.
Okay, don't. That's what you would have rolled if there was a trap in here.
Oh!
Anyways,
That's what you get for just barreling into shit.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes we need drama. Okay,
there are
I
9
will search
wooden
this room.
crates hidden in this room, or scattered throughout this room.
Oh, wait, is my disadvantage from chat already used?
No, that was fake disadvantage. It was a fake roll,
Mother-
so you get to keep it.
I will keep it.
Can we open this door? Is that a thing we can do?
Yeah, one sec. Let me open the door.
I will search the room with the rest of the party, assuming the rest of the party wants to search. Sure.
All right.
Let's
it takes
loot
you
this shit.
several minutes to go through the crates. 6 of them are empty, except for packing straw, but the other 3 contain some goods.
Ooh.
Are you ready to add things to the party inventory?
I am.
10 days worth of rations.
Oh, we have a party menu thing, on chat apparently.
Oh, yeah. Boop. There you go.
All right.
Good call.
Okay, 10 days of rations.
Yes. A bag of 20 caltrops.
Ooh, nice.
3 flasks of alchemist's fire.
Oh, time to burn down some more pirates.
6
really
sets of manacles.
3 sets of manacles.
Yes.
6.
6
Six?
sets of manacles.
Oh my god.
4
And a partridge
tinder
in
boxes.
the bag.
9 daggers. And 4
yeah.
potions of healing.
Nice.
You guys want to
Okay.
just distribute those immediately?
Yeah.
Question:
Yes.
Each person gets 1.
Is
Yes.
any of this packaging material from the trading company of the guy who we saved?
It doesn't specify. It just says they contain stolen goods that the cultists have not yet dispersed.
Okay, so they're not like stamped or anything. It's not
Correct.
like this is some Ra's al Ghul shit going on. Here.
a dagger of the House of Jotunheim.
Correct. This is not a Ra's al Ghul plot hook.
Okay, cool. I'm
Okay. Everyone add 1 potion of healing to your list.
Except they all go to Crozan.
You're funny.
So you can
Yeah,
add them easily to your character sheet by pulling up your character sheet. Go down to your treasury area, and then you can use the compendium to search for potion of healing.
Whoa, wait, compendium? What?
Yeah,
Oh, dang it.
on the
India.
bar you've got chat, journal, the compendium.
It's the India.
Yeah. Then if you, I'm showing it on stream if you've got that up.
Okay, looking on. Oh, that one.
And you
Wait,
can
so what does that do?
you can search for things, pull up their descriptions,
Okay.
and drag them into your inventory.
Really?
How dare?
Oh, wow. Okay, so then when we click on it, it uses it.
Mm-hmm. It won't make it go away, but it
Oh.
will like post its description and stuff.
Okay, hold on. So it grab. Uh-oh, it's. Okay, well, this was good right up until I can't drag it into where my character is.
You drag it
Until
from
I
the search
accidentally
from the
added
bar
5
over
of
on
them.
the right.
No, I know, but as soon as I drag it, my character goes away. Add it.
Oh, you have to make sure your character isn't in a window. You have to have it.
Oh, well, I
Mm.
use a window, so.
Yeah.
Well-
so
I'm
you can only
just gonna write it in. I know
you
what a
can
potion
only
of healing
drag
does.
when it's in the actual thing.
That's fine. I know what a potion of healing is.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, in our session today, the gang does tech support.
And did that account for this one here, mate?
No, that box, it stores torches. It can hold up to
Torch.
60. It only has 5 at the moment. You collect 5 torches.
Yay,
Woohoo!
I'll add that.
Yeah, party
then-
loot is fine.
And then I'll go unlock those chests. Times 5 torches.
I know I'm wandering around brusquely. I feel like that's
Mhm.
something Barto would do. I
Mhm.
approve of this.
That's fine, yeah.
I'm just letting the DM know that I
All right.
accept the risk.
So, Mr. Okay, guys, let's all back around the corner, guys. Can we have
I'm safe.
my
Shit, I'm
Mr.
safe.
Can we have Mr. Danger Sense go in here and just make sure that these aren't gonna blow up and kill us? Because we can actually heal you.
That's not how danger sense works.
Sense.
What?
Did-
Well, no, what?
Oh, you just mean
Did
walk
you-
in
did
there
you-
and see if
Did
you
you just
explode.
assume that I told you exactly?
Yeah, I thought you were gonna walk in and like see if his sense like detected anything.
No, I
You're
know how
walking-
the
having him
ability
walk in
works.
and explode. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just gonna go. He's gonna start searching, and if bad things happen, it happens to him, and he can heal.
Okay. Well, walking in didn't cause him to explode.
Crozan, just to confirm, you took bear, right?
Yes, I did.
Cool. All right. If you want to back out of there, just in case now this way you don't get exploded on, I'm gonna start searching the area for traps.
Okay. Roll an investigation check.
I will investigate, and the way that I'm investigating, by the way, is that I am taking out. Let's see if I have a long object. I don't know if I actually have a long object.
Poke it with a stick.
That's that. You laugh, but that's how it works. Crap. I didn't buy a 10-foot pole, and I think it's kind of weird walking around a 10-foot pole, though. Just to be honest, I'm gonna take my rapier and
I mean, I manage.
hang back as far as I can. Hey, and I'm gonna just basically start poking around. Of course, I'm gonna roll the investigation, but I'm just letting you know how I'm investigating.
Copy that.
So disadvantage. Thank you very much. Investigate. This is gonna be great. Wow, better than I thought. And I am going to start poking around and see if I can get. Again, positioned to where I'm not looking anything directly in the face. I want to see if needles pop out of the lock. I want to see if it tries to drop spikes in the floor. Basically, I kind of want to be like when I'm doing this, just like kind of above or off to the side of each of these chests to make sure that if it's a mimic, I have a chance to get the hell out of here. Or if it's a chest that wants to shoot me.
Like when you open a bottle of milk after you're pretty sure it's bad and you're like, I'm gonna open this
I'm
over
opening
here.
all like bottles of milk. Yes.
Your investigation does not reveal any hidden traps, pressure plates, gas nozzles, needle launchers, pit traps, collapsing floors, arcane runes, or mimics.
All right. Well, I did my best. I'm gonna start unlocking.
Okay. Roll with your thieves tools.
But I am going to be standing where I'm standing as I do this, just so you know.
I will pray.
Everyone pray for me.
Roll dexterity, thieves tools. Disadvantage is gone.
Oh, yeah, that's not a thing. No, that was not right. Hold on a second.
Chat, give him disadvantage.
Don't do that. Leave me alone.
Do it.
You leave me alone. Oh.
Good news, you didn't need the help. All right, you are unable to pick this lock.
I'm going to go to the next one.
All right. Roll it.
Yeah, sorry. There's a lot of stuff in the way. Here we go. All right. Next one. Hey! All right.
The lock clicks open. What do you do?
I'm not going to open the chest yet.
You have disadvantage.
I do now.
Captain.
And I'm going to go for this next one. And you know what? I don't even need it. That was time. Watch this, guys. And drum roll, please. Robot. Yeah! Didn't even need it.
You have failed to open the lock.
Yeah, but you know what? It's okay. Everything's all right. And then...
You know who's really strong and who can rip open chests?
The barbarian.
The barbarian.
And
you have failed to open this chest, or to unlock it.
Well, here's the nice thing. I can just keep trying. So I'm just going to keep trying.
Okay, you are just going to keep trying. Does anyone else do anything while he just works on these locks?
I'm gonna see what's in.
All right, I'm gonna let you just
chest.
roll, but if you roll any ones, you break a pick and it gets stuck in the lock. Wait, are you opening the crate?
Do you mind, Darius?
Dude, I guess if I see him walk in the room, I know how this means, and I'm gonna back out. I'm like, okay, buddy, enjoy opening that for a moment.
Okay.
All right, folks, I'm opening this, and yeah, I kick it up.
Inside, you see thousands of coins.
Ooh!
They do appear to be copper and silver.
Hey, that's still
However,
money.
resting on this bed of treasure, is a delicate porcelain dragon mask.
I have feelings. I think there's something going on here. I think there's something magical about that dragon mask.
I'm gonna get my lasso out. I'm getting my lasso out.
Carefully inspect it without touching it. I'm gonna get as close as I can without touching it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look at it and kind of move my hand around and get close, but not ever touch it with my own hands, and see
Okay.
if I can see anything magical or anything weird about it.
All right. It's beautifully made. It does not have any overt, like, it doesn't glow. It doesn't have any runes carved on it. It's
Should
not
I use
dripping with-
Arcana for this, or is this?
You'd use Arcana to see if you've read about anything like this. You can't like use it as a substitute for detect magic. So you can roll
Okay,
Arcana if
so-
you'd like.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and try that.
Okay.
See if there's. Yeah, I have disadvantage on because of chat.
You're not aware of any arcane significance to
All right,
this.
I'm gonna go ahead and pick it up.
Okay. It's porcelain. It's very delicate. It's beautiful. It's in your hands.
I'm going to carefully put
Mhm.
it into my, or I'm gonna show it to the group and say, hey, I think we can sell this for a good amount of money. Do you want me to keep it?
Yeah, add it to your inventory. Why not?
All right,
Okay.
I will keep it.
Add a delicate porcelain dragon mask to your inventory.
And how much money?
Do you want to start
We'll have to
counting
start-
coins? It's going
I'm
to
gonna
take you
keep
a few
opening
minutes to
things.
count all this.
Yeah, let me just start
Just take it all.
doing my thing. Okay.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and can I drag the chest?
Does 11 do it, mate?
Can you drag 55 pounds? And 11 does not do it.
How do I tell?
Again, you can keep rolling as long as you don't roll a 1. Pick.
17. Alrighty. Moving to the next one.
I will open. Actually, I'm gonna ask Darius. Do you want me to open this one?
Picked.
I got this one. Let me just give it one more try. I think
All right, I'll
I
just pull
haven't-
out for now.
I haven't opened a chest in a while, you guys. Sometimes, even rogues have a bit of dysfunction when it comes to picking a lock.
They have medicine for that.
There we go.
All right, there
right.
you go. You've opened
I'm getting
all
my
4.
juju back.
You've
Okay,
opened
now-
all
now-
4.
After I've done that, I'm leaving now.
Okay.
Guys, enjoy looking at the stuff.
Alright.
I'm very careful about this stuff.
Some of you cowards can't handle this, but I can, so
That's
I will
fine.
go ahead and open this chest.
Handle away.
All right. Inside is a single object. I think. Is it a single object? Yeah, it's a single
It's
object. A
my bad.
bronze crown with
Ooh.
5 spires. Each spire is shaped and painted
It's Tiamat.
to resemble one of the 5 kinds of chromatic dragons: black,
Yep.
blue, green, red, and white.
That's what they were here for.
Alright, so is there magical significance to this?
Roll Arcana.
Okay.
There may be.
There's no overt. I mean, dragons are obviously a symbol of magic.
Alright,
Dragons
I'm
have
gonna
innate magic,
let the
but-
team know what I found and then
Mhm.
offer to carry it, and if they don't want me to carry it, I will hand it to whoever wants.
Maybe let Robert carry it.
Sure. I will offer it to Rob.
All right. Add the
I will
bronze
touch it
dragon
first, though.
crown to his inventory.
Okay. And then
Tell
when
me
we're ready, I will open this one.
I'll go ahead and add it for him.
Okay, I'm opening this chest.
This is full of scattered silver pieces
Woohoo!
and gemstones.
Here. I will.
Now, those are easy to
search-
get out of there.
I will search through the gemstones and see if there's anything about them.
10 identical well, not identical because that'd be very unlikely. 10 eye agate stones.
Eye agate. That's from a dendritic formation of moss left in a puddle, and the puddle slowly turns into silicate every couple thousand years. So it's very
Nerd.
slow.
But I like it.
I've carved that particular rock IRL. All right.
I will add that to the party treasure.
10 eye agates and more coinage.
All right. and
Yeah,
then
we'll
I
do the
will-
coinage later, yeah.
Yeah. I'll open this one now.
Hold on, I'm deleting. I actually wrote in the coins in the chest, so I'm going to modify that so I don't lose track.
I will open this one.
All right. This chest is filled with copper coins.
I will
And
search through it.
as you shuffle through, you find 2 red crystal vials with gold stoppers.
I'll hold them up to my own light coming from my ring.
They are filled with potion.
Ooh.
Is this your strongest potions? or-
It's in the dungeon. It's probably the strongest potion.
You can't handle the strongest potions, though. All right, I'm gonna ask the team to come in and help me count coins.
Sounds good. So we've opened all the chests now, right?
Yep. So the potion it's an orange flickering liquid, and in the small amount of space between the liquid and the stopper, smoke keeps accumulating.
I'm going to be careful to keep the stopper well seated in the vial, and I will store them carefully. Whoever is keeping them, I recommend they store them carefully.
I am going to really quickly, since we're going to be counting coins for a while, I want to go back to the front of where the secret door is, and I want to set up my little bell trap.
Okay. Your bell trap
we're
is
good.
established.
Yay.
All right. I hereby declare the dungeon cleared.
Yay!
You may now move about in abstract.
Woo!
So I think we gotta take all this coinage.
Oh, hell yeah.
All right.
I'll carry one on my back.
Do you want to
if I have
haul like
Shit.
the chests upstairs? You drag the corpse and the chests upstairs?
Yeah.
All right.
That's probably the best course of action.
Now these cultists did any. Now we did come across cultists that. Oh, perfect! No, this is great. I'm gonna run back since we know we're pretty safe. I'm gonna run back to this room with hopefully Crozan. I'm pinging it on the map. I want to grab a bunch of those shields that those guys had to protect themselves. The different cultists that had them. And I just want to make sure that we can basically put the chest on the shields, tie rope to the shields, and then drag them out because it's a lot easier to drag them than to lift them and carry them.
Smart.
Yep, I
After
will support that decision.
a couple hours of labor, because these chests, I mean, you don't have to haul all of them. The one that just had a crown was easy, but you have to haul the majority of them up to the surface, do some counting. Then you have to move all these like hundreds of pounds of stuff out of the here. Where'd you go? Do I have everybody? Yeah, I have everybody.
We're all here, yeah.
Wob 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 wob.
Yay! And we brought Mortlock with us.
Yes. Here he is.
Yay!
All right, so are you ready for those coin values?
Yes, I've been always ready.
They are 4,500 copper in the one chest. Let me know when you're ready for more.
Ready for more.
An additional 2,400 copper.
Oh, more. Okay.
Yeah, it's because it's listed by chest. I don't have the totals, so.
No, I like it. That's good. That's good.
All right. 12, when you're ready.
Ready?
1,250 silver.
Perfect.
With an additional 500 silver.
Perfect.
Now you can take this to the counting house to swap it out for gold if you so desire. Again, that will be an errand. But you now have the corpse of the son of one of the 4 dukes of Baldur's Gate. You have a bunch of suspiciously dragon-themed treasure. Perhaps more questions than answers.
Yep. I think just so we're not walking around with the corpse, like you said, of one of the dukes of Baldur's Gate, one of us, I'm thinking Crozan, since he's in pretty good with the league from before, should go get some people to quietly escort him out of here.
Who are you going to get? The Flaming Fist?
I think that's the best option, right, guys?
Yeah, and that's the guy we were told to, and that's who we were reporting to in the first place. Who, Captain Zog, right? Or Zog?
Yeah, no, I'm thinking, so then maybe the 3 of us can secure our loot while Crozan uses his badge of authority, goes back and requests Captain Zodge to come back with a small contingency of the guys, the Flaming Fists, and let him know that we've done what he's asked and that there's a matter that needs his attention. And
we still need to find Zodge.
Well, yeah, we'll explain that later, but at least we've cleared the dungeon and they're on the run, so we've done more than 2/3 of our job.
Yes. So yeah,
but
I'll go and do that. Explain
perfect.
The situation.
I probably have 15 in me.
Yeah, that's about. We're running up on our time limit. That's totally fine.
But thank God we're done with the dungeon.
Oh,
all right.
Fuck's sake.
So,
yeah.
Crozan, where are you going?
To wherever the Zodge is. Where's he at? He's at
Basilisk Gate. We got it.
We saw him at the Basilisk Gate last time. Yeah.
Yeah, so I will head over there.
Bless you.
Solid.
Say, hey, we need peoples.
Discretion is advised.
All right. One
Major
moment.
discretion.
Crozan, as you wander through the city,
Oh.
you come across a group of 9 ne'er-do-wells somewhere in these parts. They are sort of pushing their way down the streets, giving people a rough time, acting like they own the place, but they don't seem to be doing anything aside from harassing the locals. And they're on their way from point A to point B. What do you do?
I think discretion is a better part of valor. So just
Leave them be.
yeah,
Leave
try and
them
blend in with
be.
the crowd. Just try and get around them. Head down,
All right.
collar up, sort of thing.
Okay. A couple of them throw insults at you as they continue along their way, and you make your way to the Basilisk Gate. You're just going to report to Captain Zodge, right?
Yes.
He's maintaining order. You can see that out in Stony Eyes, the refugee camp that you guys were trying to set up earlier is forming. It's sort of caused some chaos in that neighborhood of Stony Eyes, but they're making do as best they can. What is your report?
We have mostly cleared the dungeon, or the Dead 3.
Oh, you found their lair.
We did, and unfortunately, we need to do some follow-up work to seal the deal. But we need some undercover operatives to help us clear some things up, as it were.
The whole point of hiring you is so we wouldn't have to afford additional resources. What's going on?
We'll cover the costs of the additional resources.
Okay, so what is it that you need?
I think we just need a few bodies, right? Party? Was it?
I mean, we went over it beforehand. I don't know if I'm allowed to go
Yeah.
over with you now, but I
That's
mean,
fine.
I think
we were
wait,
just go ahead. Go ahead.
You
Yeah,
guys
just
have
to
been
get
working on
across-
this for hours.
there's a very sensitive matter that if he wants to come alone, that's
that's
fine.
right.
But we need to make sure that we can get a certain party taken away without rising suspicion. So basically, maybe Zodge and 2 others, like a very small contingent, because they're
that's
going to be
right,
a little
there's-
better about. Yeah,
There is the body of a well-known person that we would hate to see besmirched, and we feel discretion is important.
Who is it?
you'll see when you get there.
I'd say tell him. I'd say Zodge can know.
Yeah, I would agree. Kurozen is not known for his
Subtlety.
sneakiness.
Okay. Mortlock Van Thimpur. Really? And you have him right now?
Yes.
His body.
All right.
What's left of him?
He leaves one of his lieutenants in charge, and he and 2 of his Flaming Fist mercenaries will accompany you back to the bathhouse.
Oh, I don't want him to take our thunder.
Hopefully, bringing a cart or something.
Well, you never asked for a cart.
Well, whatever he decides discretion is,
Mhm.
if they just want to throw over both their shoulders.
Maybe he doesn't want discretion. Maybe he wants power, and he's going to use this to take
Well-
advantage of it.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
We will.
All right. So he arrives back at the bathhouse with all of you. And he says, and he sees the cart. The corpse. He whistled. That is a big, ugly motherfucker. So
hey, I resemble that remark.
this just got a little complicated. Tell me how this happened.
I'm willing to tell him if anyone else is not.
Yeah, no, I say you go for it. Darius is kind of hanging out in the back. While we were waiting for the guard to show up, he will have changed from his Crevane back over to Darius.
Copy that.
So I'm switching him over now.
No, resemble some guy. My words were carefully chosen.
Yeah.
So, how did the son of a duke end up as a corpse in this bathhouse?
So we know that he's been into some shit. We know that he owns this bathhouse. And if you want to check through that secret door down there, you can find altars to Bane, Baal, and Miracle, and some burned statues. And we know he was associated with this. We don't know how, and we're willing to get to the bottom of this. But we think at least 2/3 of the cult are broken up. And I'm willing to let you walk through the entire dungeon if you want.
I'll get some more. I'll get some more of my forces to do a thorough inspection. So he owned this place, and they were operating out of the basement.
And we know for a fact that the staff were told not to arrive after a certain time. And I tell them the details about how we came upon it and all that.
Also, can I cut in for a second?
Yeah, absolutely.
The piles of chests are not out in the open.
Oh no, we hate that shit. We fucking hate that shit. Yeah,
that's
I'm not
fair.
letting it go.
Making up the point of that. That's all.
Hot damn.
Yeah.
Well.
What's the lead for that one? Low Lantern is the lead?
The Low Lantern.
That would be yes. For
Amric,
Mortlock's brother is there.
Yeah, Mortlock's brother. He runs a money lending business out of the Low Lantern.
I'll mention that. I'll say, hey, this is where I think we want to head. Yeah, I think we want to head there next. And
all right,
because I read the paper last night, and
well, and also let's see if Zodge has anything else for us main quest wise.
Yeah, sure. I'll say so. We've done this. I'll if you guys are okay with it, I'll mention the fact that the guy. Yes, I can. I know I'm racist. But yeah. If you guys are okay with it, I'll mention our encounter where they said, what was it? Who was the thing that they were going to get?
Which part are you referring to?
Remember when we were trapped and they said, get whatever?
Yes, yeah. No, we'll need to mention that we know that one of the, I think it's of, no, not of Miracle. It might be, yeah, it is. It's the one of Miracle has escaped into the city. And so if they find anything or hear anything that could help us, we would appreciate it, but we are going to work on tracking them down.
Yeah.
Miracle, huh? Well, I don't know too much about these sorts of things. I don't know where a Miraculite would hide. This is good, but here's my conditions. I need there to be a whole 10-day where there's no reported attacks of the Dead 3. You get me that?
What kind of city do you think you're running?
Of the Dead 3. I'm not saying no murders. Just nothing explicitly associated with them. None of their cultists running around. Nobody praising them as they do their deeds. So, you find this last one, you wipe them out, 10 days go by, you get paid.
Half now.
No. Some murder is fine as a treat.
Darius will put a hand on Ember's shoulder and wink, kind of like, hey man, we've got a pretty decent we can hold out.
All right.
And he'll step forward and do a big speech about how, as the son of the Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate, it's not only my pleasure but my privilege to see after the safety of my citizenry, and we will be glad to track down.
Barter rolls his eyes.
Okay, hyper racist. Just give me a second to do my thing, okay? And he's just going to go on about how he was born for this and that he won't rest until it's done, and that whole tea kettle, and that basically we've got this, fear not, and all that.
All right. What's everyone's passive perception?
Ooh, not great. I'll wait till you're done with this before I do my other thing.
Okay.
I got a 10.
11.
What's Robert's?
Oh, let's see. Probably the best of all of us. 13.
Okay. All right. So, here's what Captain Zodge has to say. The one thing that he'll add. The Patriarchs have more to do with the Watch than the Flaming Fist. The The Flaming Fist is in charge of the outer city and the lower city, but the Watch has jurisdiction over the upper city. For now. So, you're running an investigation on the Van Thampoors that may be a little bit beyond my power, especially with your honorable father, the Grand Duke, out of town. It's hard for anybody to have the sort of clout they need to do a proper investigation. So, I leave that up to you. If the rest of the family's involved, if they didn't know, we gotta get to the bottom of it.
Absolutely.
Just be on the lookout for any other suspicious murders that might be involved.
So aside from hunting down the leads of what we have to where Voss has been hiding, does he have anything else
Anything else what?
Does he have anything else that Zodge wants taken care of other than having that Voss person tracked down?
You know, you wipe out the Flaming Fist and I'm good. Maybe you get all these refugees to stop being so loud outside the gate. Go find somewhere else to live. That'd be helpful.
Not saying this out loud just to my party. I think this is a good idea, especially for Umberto and Robert. Now that we know, since we have a bigger map and we can see what was out there, we might be able to find a better area for these new people that we can kind of see what kind of town they would be, more welcomed in. Stony Eyes may not be the place, but for now, we'll just deal with what we have. But that'll be for another time. We don't have to worry about it right now.
Indeed.
Yeah, agreed.
All right, so the party wants to haul their goods back to their secret base before they proceed, I would assume, right?
The counting house, right?
Yes.
Oh, if you want to turn it all into gold immediately, yes.
I think most of it into gold. I think it's a good idea to have a copper stored away, but I think most of it gold better because this is a lot to transport.
Okay, is it all in your party notes already?
It's in all the party notes. Yeah, I mean, it's in our party loot, yes.
Okay, good.
And I think what I would like to do, just because this is a lot of coin, just even if it's, just chests and stuff, I think we need to look into just quickly acquiring a cart, covering it with a bunch of poop, and then rolling it over to with the counting house, because this is a lot of chests to just run through Baldur's Gate with.
Yeah,
What do
that
you
would
guys
be
think?
that'd be really
Prudent.
I would like to, if it's cool and doesn't take too much time, I know we have to leave soon.
Mhm.
I'm thinking if I can just run over to the Kandahalos funeral arrangements.
Mhm.
I would say that while we may not be on good terms, it's not like I go around being a bad upper cityman. So I'm just going to ask if I could politely borrow one of their carts. If not, just rent one on the temporary.
Okay, give me a moment here while you head over to do that. Is the rest of the party just going to accompany him, or are they doing something else?
I will actually, Darius, may I make a recommendation?
Yes.
Why don't we just load all the bodies on top of the gold and dump it off into the bay when we reach the counting house, and then go get gold from there.
That would
Wait.
be a dumping offense.
I don't know about this plan. What we could do is, if you want, I could go and let the Kadahalos funeral just know that there's a bunch of bodies in the bathhouse, that if they wouldn't mind lending me a cart, I wouldn't mind
I think that's
taking-
appropriate.
collecting
yeah.
the bodies, using it as a means to go do the counting house, and then bring it back with bodies. Does that sound good, guys?
Yeah, sure.
Perfect. I think I would like at least half of us to stay back and watch the money. I don't think it's a good idea just to leave chests.
Yeah, I'll stay with the money for sure.
Can we have Robert and Umberto stay with the money, and then Darius and Crozan will go grab the cart?
That seems reasonable.
Perfect. Are you giving us another weird encounter, or can we go there and take care
I'm
of?
doing some brief research.
Gotcha.
And then I will be with you.
I need to depart briefly.
Chat, I love you, but you also terrify me. Jesus.
Yes. All right. You the moon elves of Candle Hollow. This is a very unusual request that they don't receive very often. You said you want to borrow their cart in order to do the cleaning yourself, right?
No. So what he's offering is that basically Darius is going to be spinning some story about how, especially in the wake of his father, he's, of course, you recognize me. I'm the son of the Grand Duke. He has a very posh way that he tries to go around and keep himself among others. He's basically going to be saying that he's trying to work on kind of I forget the exact term for it, but when you're rolling out a test and you're kind of like doing like
a trial period.
Yeah, he's doing like a trial period of basically working the lower city and the upper city, having the patriarchs of the upper city donate their time in order to help those of the lower city. And he just basically says that one of his associates that he's working with, he gestures to Crozan, was out patrolling the lower city, just making sure that things are okay. Stumbled upon this issue at the bathhouse with tons of people there. He says the Flaming Fist had it roped off because they're just looking for time to get rid of the bodies and all that. He offered to help, and that basically he's just kind of donating his time and help in order to make sure that he can grab these bodies and bring them back. That way the Kaldahans don't have to worry about it, or at least their people they have hired don't have to worry about it.
All right, I gotta run in like 2 minutes.
All right, roll persuasion.
Rolling it. Persuasion. Yeah.
Of course, it'd be an honor for Ravengard House to use our arrangement. You will be permitted, and we will end with you dragging a corpse cart through the city to haul away your gold.
And corpses.
And corpses.
Yay! Great job, everybody.
All right, awesome game. Thank you, folks.
All right.
Whose parrot is that?
Squeal.
Oh, well, there is a parrot in my house, but I think it's actually just the child that's in my house.
A child.
Yes. All right.
All right.
Before, actually, you can go ahead and take off, Smee. I'm
All
just
right,
gonna see if there's anybody who might benefit from being hosted.
All right. Good night, all, and good night, America, and all the ships at sea.
Before you leave me, do we have another game set up on the docket?
Oh, I think we do.
Yeah,
coming
next in Tuesday.
Glorious.
Running
Oh
us
my gosh.
on Tuesday.
Everybody come back Tuesday where we sell money, we return dead people to where they belong, and hopefully we do some smoozing with our contacts to find out where this vase is hiding.
Yes.
All right.
I don't see
Bonsoir,
anybody I
mon ami.
know, but all right. We'll
Good
host
night.
somebody called Castles and Nonsense. It sounds similar to us, right? That sounds similar.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh no, we do have. Let's see.
Good night.
Following. Good night, Shmei. Thank you for joining us.
So, Echofoot.
Now, we'll raid the dog man.
I heard you walking around in the dungeon early.
God damn it. All right, we're gonna raid dog man. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.